the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? So, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We are back. We back, baby. We back. Yes, sir. Today Friday, man. Happy Friday. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Shout out to Luis. Luis, what's going on, fam? Lewis in the building. Let's talk to the people, man. I feel good. This is one of the best parts of my day because I like talking to the people. You know what I want to do too, man? When I'm getting on the plane next month, man. So we flying out. I like seeing the people. I'm a people person. Because we do it for the people, by the people, of the people. Because we come from the people, we love the people. Hey, shout out to Roshiki too, man. Roshiki, man. I got to hook up. I got to get in contact with Roshiki, man. Roshiki, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you up, brother. I got to get in contact with him, man. Happy Friday. Shout out to Melvin Farmer. Shout out to Ayatollah Marv. Shout out to my brother Galen. Shout out to, of course, shout out to Freeway Ricky Ross, man. You know what I mean? The whole team, Freeway family. Shout out to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to all the content creators. You know what I mean, on YouTube. Shout out to all the content creators, man. You know what I mean? Making it do what it do, doing their thing, they thug thizzle. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We talking this boxing. You know what I mean? We talking boxing. We're gonna be a little bit. I did want to cover this fight. I know this fight is massive over there in the UK. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. This fight tomorrow night, with Beterbiev. We have a couple of fights. We have Alexis Rocha. I think he's fighting some guy named George something. You know what I mean? He's fighting somebody. And then this George Ashie. You know what I mean? And then Kid Austin is fighting on the undercard of that. He's the co-main event, which is a good thing. You ought to know that there, man. I rock with Kid Austin. I'm heavy. Shout out to Floyd Schofield as well. So they doing their thing. They throw a thizzle over there. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. So we got a fight card on DAZN, fight card over there in the UK. Me personally, I'm looking more forward to the UK fight card than the DAZN fight card, to be honest with you. But because of who it is, it's the marquee names there. I like Beterbiev, man. I just like that dude, man. That is a no nonsense type guy. They say he's old. He's 37 years old. I'm like, I think a lot of people look at age, and they don't look at the person's skill set. If a person is 36, but they're still performing at a high level, 37, they're still performing at a high level, then what does the age mean at that point? The only time you really look at the age if the skill set is deteriorating with the age. You get what I'm saying? So, hell, but if that's the case, what about all these younger fighters? There's a bunch of younger fighters, they taking L's left and right. You know what I mean? So they ain't really, you know what I mean? Shit, the younger fighters, some of them, just because they're younger, that doesn't mean that they ain't getting paws, hands, and feet put on them. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I look at. I look at the age, but what is the skill set? If the skill set is deteriorating along with the age, then you can say, yeah, man, he's old now. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, that's it. Hell, I thought Triple G was gonna get stopped by Canelo in the third fight. Guess what? He went 12 rounds with Canelo. I thought Canelo was just gonna break it down to the body because Triple G don't really take those body shots too well. I was so wrong on that. That man went 12 rounds, literally. I thought Canelo was gonna stop Triple G. Boy, man, Triple G wasn't having it. True. And not only that, Triple G picked up the pace in the second half of the fight, and it looked like Canelo kind of like slowed down. So you get what I'm saying? So we gotta take all of that into consideration. But let's give everybody a round of applause. It's gonna be a good one. Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday. And as a matter of fact, 5 minutes into the show, what we gonna do? We firing shots. We're firing shots 5 minutes into the show. If you are the ops, you don't like Coach Malachi Williams, you don't like the True Media Today USA boxing family, this is how we feel about it.
Look, fuck you, Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yes, sir, man. This how we feel about you, the family over here, man. This how we feel about you over here. And over here, we believe in collective.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Set it up. Today is Patrice Russian Fridays. Patrice Russian Fridays. I'm gonna thirsty. I'm gonna give me some water. We will be in the A next month. In the A. We will be there in the A. Yes, sir. Live in effect. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna see the old boy there. Popping both collars. It is what it is. Let's get into the show, though. Let's get into the show. We have some fights tomorrow night. Have some fights tomorrow night. That rhymes. Will Anthony Yarde knock out Beterbiev for the upset? Tunde seems to think so. Tunde, you know, they thinking that, hey, you know what? We don't call Beterbiev at the right time. He's old. You know, his bones don't move like they used to. We got to get the lights up. We got over 100 people in here, less than 100 likes. You know, his bones don't move like they used to. He's right for the picking. And we got him in the UK. I think they fighting him in I think that fight is in the OVO Arena Wembley, OVO Arena Wembley. I think that's where it's at in London. So they probably feel like we got a home field advantage. We're fighting at the hometown in London. We're fighting in front of our audience, our crowd. We're gonna draw. You know how Hulk Hogan, back in the day, when Hulk Hogan used to draw from the power of the Hulkamaniacs. Well, you know what, brother? I'm not saying all of them Hulkamaniacs out there. And then when Hulk Hogan getting beat, remember how he used to be getting beat in the ring? And then when he started getting beat down, and then a dude hit him. And then he'll look at him, and then the dude hit him again, and he'll look at him again, and the dude hit him again, and he'll wave his finger like this, and he go to shaking, he go to shaking and trembling because he's drawing the energy, the twicity from all of the Hulkamaniacs out there. So all of the Hulkamaniacs. So I think Anthony Yarde, he thinks that he's gonna draw energy, the twicity from all the little, the Anthony maniacs out there, all of the what do you say, lions in the yard and lions in the camp. I think he's gonna draw from all of the lions out there in London. You get what I'm saying? I'm thinking that's what they think it's gonna be. You get what I'm saying? But that's a problem with that. That's a problem. He said, call them Yardies. Yeah, he's going to draw from all of the Yardies. He's going to draw from all of the Yardies out there, right? Shout out to Superstar Sardonic. He's going to draw from all of the Yardies. What do they say? Lions in the camp, huh? We're going to find out. Is there lions in the camp or are they lying in the camp? We're going to find out. Anthony Yarde and Artur Beterbiev is going down like the Titanic. No pun intended. The odds makers have Artur Beterbiev a minus 1250 favorite to defeat Lions in the camp only Anthony Yarde at the OVO Arena Wembley in London tomorrow night. Also, guys, Kid Austin will be fighting Puerto Rico's very own Alberto Mercado in a 10-rounder as the co-main event, in the lead up to Alexis Rocha versus George Ashie. Kid Austin will be fighting for the vacant WBA International Lightweight Title. That fight will be on DAZN. And of course, I think Anthony Yarde and Artur Beterbiev, that fight will be on Sky Sports, right? That fight will be on Sky Sports and ESPN. Sky Sports and ESPN. And we gonna find out what the lick read, what time the TI is, and who like what. We pick them today. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and do the poll. Let's drop the poll right quick. And when I say poll, I'm not talking about a stripper poll. I'm talking about the actual poll. We're gonna do a vote. All right, let's see. Yarde versus, okay, let me do it later. Yarde versus Beterbiev. All right. Who wins? Who wins this fight? Who wins? Question mark. Let's do it like this. Let's see. Beterbiev. I wouldn't want nobody straddling the fence now. No straddling the fence. Beterbiev by KO/TKO. Beterbiev by decision. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Make sure I get it right. Okay. Now, oh no, I added it to the community. Wait a minute. Let's end that poll. Sorry about that, guy. I've got to end that poll. Don't worry about that poll. Sorry about that. I hit it too fast. My bad. My bad. I hit it too fast. Man, this is ridiculous. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. I wanted to add the option. I hit the wrong button. Let's see. Anthony Yarde by KO. Yarde by KO or TKO. Okay. Yarde by decision. Okay. And then we're going to go right here. Beterbiev by decision. And Beterbiev by KO, TKO. All right, cool. And we're going to do Yarde versus Beterbiev. Who wins? All right, there we go. There we go. Question mark. There we go right there. Beterbiev, KO. All right. Oh, there, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead and do that there. Then we're going to do another poll too. We're going to do another poll too. Who wins? Who wins? Bow-legged Lisa or Big Booty Judy? No, I'm just joking. Shout out to Jamie. Jamie, what did he say, fam? He said, Yarde going to sleep in 6. You know what? Now, I'm not going to lie. Me personally, I think if Yarde was to win this fight, he's going to have to take Beterbiev out early. I think he's going to have to take Beterbiev out probably by the 6th round. I think once it get past 6, conditioning is going to play a factor. Who is going to be the most conditioned? And you know what I mean? Who is going to, you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking of. You know what I mean? So, but what you say? You say by 6. So Jamie say Yarde. Jamie say Beterbiev by 6. What to say? Boxing News. You say Yarde is trash. He sleeps in 1 or 2. Okay. I say Yarde trash, huh? Okay. Hold on. So who is London riding with? London. What my UK? What my people from the UK at? Who are you guys rolling with? Are you going to go against UK's or London's very own Anthony Lions in the yard? What do you say? Lions in the camp yard. Who y'all rolling with? I'm anxious to find out. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. On these YouTube streets, if you notice, guys, on these YouTube streets, a lot of the content creators, the American content creators, they ain't really talking about this fight. They're not really talking about it. They still talking about Crawford and Spence. They signed the contract, 60, 47, 30, 80, 20. Like, bro, how many arguments or debates have you heard about Crawford and Spence? So let's get back to Yarde and Artur. I don't heard 1,000 of them. Many different variations of the same talking points. But anyways, Yarde and Beterbiev. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. Like, I'm not high on Anthony Yarde. I really like Beterbiev. Some people may feel like I'm going against the grain. Some people may say, man, he picking the other man over the brother man. And those same people who say that talk about the brother man all the time. You know, meaning they attack the brother man all the time. So it ain't about the brother man and the other man. It's about who I am in love with as a fighter. But when I make my picks, it's not based on other man, brother man, Mr. Lover man, do it like no other man. It's not based on any of those things. And I don't have to say pause because I'm over 40. I'm too old to be saying pause. Stylistically, man, I just really like Beterbiev. And I like Beterbiev trainers. Like, I really like his trainers way better than I like. Hey, shout out to Smith & West. I like his trainers way better than I like doggone Tunde. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Tunde, he's a good motivational speaker. Lions in the camp. All that sound good. But when I'm in battle and I gotta fight a killer, if I'm fighting Matilda Gorilla and Assassin, you know what I mean? I need somebody who can pull out of me the things that I need in order to overcome, these mountainous obstacles that are ahead of me. So Tunde is more like a hype man to me. I like him, he's a nice guy, but that crusher for Mother Russia, boy, that Russian a bad man, boy. True. Boy, that Russian a bad man. Let me tell you something. Boy, listen, I don't scare too easy. It's very hard to scare me. Very hard to scare me, and I'm not saying pause. It's very hard to scare me, but I'm going to say this. Boy, I want y'all to see this, man. I want y'all to see this, bro, right here, boy. Oh, I got to show y'all this. It's not, I don't scare very easy. But, boy, this dude right here look intimidating. Y'all look at this here. I'm looking at the face off, right? Man, this dude look like he mean all business. Not business, but business. Tunde sitting back there, he's staring at him. They staring at him. Hold on. Let's look at a little snippet. Let's look at a quick little snippet. Just a quick little snippet. I just want to show y'all something. Just a quick little snippet right here. Hold on. We'll get about right there. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for Edge. Hey, you know what? When I saw the face off, I said, man, he's done. True. All right, hey, listen. Hey, Halim, when I saw the face off, I went to trembling. I'm scared for him. I'm like, man, God damn, boy, you sure you want to fight this dude? How much they paying you again? hey, Halim, hey, how much they paying you again? Are you sure? You hold on? You said they paying you a whole can cheese. Oh no, that's PPC. That's PPC. Okay, how much they paying you again? Are you sure that's enough? Ah, damn, well, okay, you know what I mean? I just don't. You get what I'm saying, bro? That dude didn't even blink. He did not blink. The man didn't blink. Look at this here, man. Boy, look, hey, man, this dude here, man, got me, man. Shit, I don't know, boy. This shit right here. He's sitting there smiling. Hey, look at his shit right here, man. Look at him. But this man look like a killer. Look at him. Hey, look at Tunde over there in the back. Tunde got a look of concern on his face. Y'all look at Tunde. Tunde look like he concerned. Like, well, I don't know about this. I might have bit off more than I can chew. Boy, this dude ain't coming to this dude, man. Boy, hush. Boy, I don't know, boy. Hey, this ain't no color thing right here, man. This ain't no color thing. This is, bro, this is like, man, bro, I don't know, boy. What you say? He's Chechenian, not Russian. Chechenian, Russian. Okay, whatever. You know what I mean? But anyway. But thanks for correcting me though. Anyway, was they a part of USSR? Hey, Mike, was they a part of USSR? Let me know if they're a part of USSR. I don't know. Anyways, Hey, what did say? The woman say him? You say this is Apollo Creed versus Drago. He said this is Apollo Creed.
But this ball been taking the easy match. Fight another ball.
Hey, he said this is Apollo Creed. This is Apollo Creed versus. Hey, this is Apollo Creed. Hey, what did you say? You said yes. Okay. All right. Hey, what did you say, fam? You say he's Russian. I thought he was Russian too. Anyway, I'll look it up. We can look it up right quick. I mean, it don't matter. It don't matter. You know what I mean? But I'll look it up right quick though. I'll look it up right quick. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. We'll look it up. Let's see. Where's Beterbiev? I know he's a Canadian citizen right now. Anyways, this dude look like he ain't nothing to be playing with, man. This dude look like him. This dude look like he ain't nothing to be playing with right here. Like I'm scared for Tunde. I'm like, not Tunde, but Anthony Yarde. I'm like, bro, I don't know about you. You sure about this, man? You know, God, who talked you in this? Who talked you in the one this fight? Tunde? I don't know, man. You know, I'm not saying that Beterbiev can't be beat. He's a machine, but I just, you know, and Anthony Yarde is a big guy. Now, Anthony Yarde looks like he's bigger than Beterbiev. He's a big guy. But when I see Beterbiev, I see precision. When I see Beterbiev, I see a sniper. You got some people who take the shotgun approach, and then you have some people who take the sniper approach. The shotgun approach with the buckshots, when you bust the shotgun, the pellets spread everywhere, right? The sniper approach is a little bit more surgical. When I shoot, I'm gonna hit who I'm intending to hit. Not gonna hit everybody around that guy. I want that one guy. You know what I mean? And so that's what I think about. That's what I think about. I ain't gonna lie. This motherfucker got me. I'm scared for him, man. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Shit, this motherfucker. You sure you want that smoke from him? I don't think nobody be mad if you know. I know this is what you signed up for. You know what I mean? But you know, I know this is what you signed up for. But I'm just saying. That dude here, what do you know, had about 500 amateur fights? Okay, so he was born in the Soviet Union. This is what it's saying right here. This one it was the Soviet Union, 1985, yeah. Born in the Soviet Union. What is that city called? Yeah, as a matter of fact, here you go right here. Want everybody to see this. Yeah, here you go right on. Shout out to Jamario.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, if Beterbiev beats Yarde, who you got? Beterbiev, Bivol for undisputed light heavyweight champion. Bivol. I'm gonna go with Bivol on that. That's if it happened. Anyways, says right here that okay, it's a big motherfucker. He said nationality is Russian Canadian since 2022. He been Canadian since 2022, since last year, right? He was born in, I don't know how to pronounce this word right here, Castle York, Dagestan, ASSR, Russia, SFR, Soviet Union. Okay. Motherfucker here, man. God, this motherfucker here, man. He just look like a no nonsense type guy to me. You know what I mean? He just look like a no nonsense type guy. Just look, I'm finna come over here, man. Finna put these paws on you. Then I'm going back. I know they pick you. I know I'm fighting in London. I know you're gonna have lions in the camp. I know all of that. I know everybody in the audience gonna be your fans. Guess what? They will not get an opportunity to yell, scream, or root for you. I'm gonna take the crowd out. I want to know who. What were UK people at? I would say, he said, Coach gonna be yelling, run. Yeah, you better run, shit. Yeah. You get hurt, run. Now, Anthony Yarde looks like a big guy. Anthony Yarde is probably more athletic. You know, he's probably more athletic. You know what I mean? Hey, what did it say, Alberto? He said, if you know what country was the Soviet Union, you old. I'm old. Yeah. Yeah, man. I remember that. I remember when the wall fell and everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Hey, so what you say, everybody? Who everybody in the UK going for? Y'all going for Beterbiev? So y'all switching out on your fellow countrymen, huh? Y'all switching out on your fellow countrymen? I'm just saying. Are y'all switching out on your fellow countrymen, huh? Shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Hey, anyway, let's do this. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Bro, when I saw that, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, dog. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. When I saw this, and he looked like he don't, you know how you walk in the lion's den and you got pork chop drawers on, but you don't realize that you fooled. You know how you walk in, hey, listen. Have you ever walked in the lion's den with pork chop drawers, not pork chops, pork chop drawers on? He got pork chop drawers on. You're walking in the lion's den, and the blood is dripping from the pork chops. And the lions haven't eaten a meal. The lions haven't eaten a meal in like 2 weeks, and you walk in there smiling like, yeah, what's up, lions? What's up, baby? How y'all doing? And you have no idea that you got pork chop drawers on. That's what it looked like right here. He's sitting there smiling. Now look at Tunde. I was trying to see Tunde. Look at the look on his face. He has a look of concern. But Tunde look like, well, I don't know about this. Look at Tunde. Tunde looking like, look at man, boy. Oh, Lord have mercy. Like what I don't did, I don't talk my, I don't know, but I got my mind on Beterbiev. True. Yeah, I'm just saying. Hey, Superstar Donald, what is that? He say, Coach, Yarde gives me big Rolo vibes, smiling straight to the grinder. Hey, man, the man in the lion's den, man, pork chop draws, whole head cheese sandwich in the back pocket. You know what I mean? He walking in there and don't even realize what's going on. Now, Tunde in the back. You seen that look on Tunde's face? Did y'all see that look on Tunde's face? Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. KC, what's going on, brother? Okay, I'll let you know as soon as I do it. All right. Yeah. Sorry about that, guy. I was getting my reservations ready for next month. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, man. But I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm scared of them. I'm something about them Russians. It's something about those Russians. I don't know what it is, dog. It's something about those Russians, boy. They just look like they all business, boy. And you know, he said Soviet Union wasn't a country. It was a union. Oh, okay, all right. Hey, but you get what I'm saying, though? It's something about them Russians, boy, that's got me, boy. It look like they don't even play. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, boy. Hey, did y'all see that look on Tunde's face? Is there anybody? Let me see what we got right now. I'm trying to see what we look like on the poll right now. Damn, oh Lord hammers. I ain't gonna say nothing right now. Hey, y'all participate in the poll, man. Hey, we got over 200 here. Hey, let's get the lights up. We got over 200 here, man. And let's get the lights up, man. Boy, I don't know, boy. He would say no one talks about Yarde in the UK. I mean, say nobody talks about Yarde in the UK, huh? Y'all don't talk about him? Y'all don't talk about Yarde in the UK, huh? Okay. Cool boy. What is that? What'd you say? You said I told y'all been talking crazy. Dario said Yarde for the upset. Okay. All right. Okay, that's cool. Yarde for the upset. Lions in the camp? And that's what they say, lions in the camp, huh? Lions in the camp. Oh, you say Yarde, not Beterbiev? All right. You say lions in the camp, huh? And what do you say? I'm going to be pissed if Yarde ruins Bear versus Bivol undisputed. Man, I don't even know, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. So the lion versus the bear, huh? The lion versus the Russian bear. Okay. I'm just saying what you know. I don't know, man. It look like them Russians. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't really got no faith in I ain't got no faith in Tunde like that, man. I just don't. You know what I mean? I just saying, you know what I mean? Because I just ain't got no faith in him like that. I got Beterbiev knocking Anthony Yarde out. Shout out to Rick. Rick, what's going on? I got Beterbiev knocking him out. I just, you know, listen, man. I think it's gonna be a really, really good, interesting fight. The first 6 rounds, I think Anthony Yarde gonna do good. The first 6 rounds, I think around the 7th, 8th round, we're gonna start to see a little momentum change. If it get to the 9th, I think when it get to those championship rounds, if Anthony Yarde make it to the championship rounds, I think he gonna get drowned. I think he's gonna get drowned. I think he's gonna get drowned, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. I ain't, man. I ain't never been sold on Anthony Yarde, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest with you. I just ain't never been sold on him. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's not a good fighter, but I just ain't been sold on him. He's a big dude. He looks like he can be a bouncer. He look like he could be a pilot model, whatever the case may be. But man, that Russian boy, I seen the look. He had the eye. What is the eye of the tiger? Remember Rocky came up. Remember I saw the eye of the tiger. You know what I mean? Remember I saw eye of the tiger? Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, remember that there? Hey, you know what? I'm just saying. Y'all remember eye of the tiger now? Boy, that dude like he got the eye of the tiger, bro. He look like he got the eye of the tiger, bro. I'm just saying. That's all. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Boy, he look like he got. Boy, he look like he got the eye of the tiger, bro. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying, bro. That dude got me kind of. That dude got me kind of, boy. Who saw that song Eye of the Tiger? Was that Survivor? I think that was Survivor. Survivor was the group that made Eye of the Tiger. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. That wrestler look like he got the Eye of the Tiger, bro. I don't think Yarde know what he getting into. I don't think he know what he getting into. I'm like, I'm scared for him, to be honest with you. And what is it, Haleen? You say, Coach, he's an average fighter. Yarde is. He say, Tunde just a local trainer, not a world-class trainer. William Posey, what you say to him? He said, Yarde said he was slow. Okay, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Now, I'm gonna tell you something See, this is another thing too, from a stylistic standpoint, right? This is why I see this fight going down. I think Beterbiev, he's very, very measured in this approach. Beterbiev has pretty good footwork. He controls the distance and range very well. He can, we know he can fight on the front foot. We know that. And now Beterbiev does get hit from time to time. He does get hit from time to time, but when you're fighting top-notch fighters, you're going to get hit. Beterbiev has been knocked down before, but I say this. For me, getting knocked down is an overrated thing. I'm gonna tell you why. I've seen plenty of fighters get knocked down, but what do they do when they get back up? One of my favorite fighters from Puerto Rico, doggone with my main man Tito Trinidad. Tito Trinidad used to get knocked down all the time. The fight don't start until he get knocked down. Tito, what you doing? Tito, what you doing? Oh, man, when you in the fight, soon as Tito get knocked down, he said, okay, all right, I'm gonna get to work now. Tito don't even start fighting until he get knocked down. True. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Tito don't start fighting until he get knocked down. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham. Hey, okay. What to say, family? You say, I see this fight going like Canelo versus Plant. Yeah, I think he's just gonna get broken down. I think Beterbiev is gonna control the mid-range game. I think Anthony Yarde is gonna try to go bombs over Baghdad, try to drop them heavy bombs on him, try to knock him out. I think Yarde is gonna try to depend on his power in order to get Beterbiev out of there. And I think if he does that and don't fight more of a tactical fight, which I don't think he will, I think he's going to he gonna get knocked out. So I see Beterbiev controlling the distance and range. I see Anthony Yarde using his footwork, trying to walk Beterbiev in the traps. Body shots are going to be very, very key to me. I see Beterbiev going to the body. You know, he likes to go up and down. He'll go to the body, give you certain angles on the inside, go to the head. I see Anthony Yarde is an athletic fighter. I would say Anthony Yarde is a more athletic fighter of the two, but I don't see him outboxing Beterbiev. I think at some point in the fight, you know, and Tunde gonna tell him, you got to go all out, empty the tank. Go all out. You can hurt this guy. He's not a machine. He's not a machine. He's a man. He's a man just like you, flesh and blood, lions in the camp, lions in the camp. That's I see this going. Lions in the camp. He's not a machine. He's bleeding. Look at him. You cut him. You cut him. You know, this how I see it going down, right? And I see Beterbiev in this corner, his team being very, 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 very calm. Okay, look here, man. You know, this guy's a little bit more athletic. You know what I mean? He's, he's moving around the ring a lot. Don't worry about it. He felt your power. You know what I mean? Break him down, go to the body, control that mid-range very well, work behind the jab. You know what I mean? Set the trap for him. He felt the right hand already. The good thing is you have power in both hands. Don't get hit with his power shot. He's gonna load up on his shot. And Anthony Yarde does load up on his shot. You know, when he's finna throw that right hand, you know when he's gonna throw that right hand. You know what I mean? So I think that from a defensive standpoint, Beterbiev, you know, he doesn't have better defense than Dimitri Bivol, but you know, he has decent defense. I mean, he doesn't have the worst defense in the world. It's not like he's coming in there like Rocky, and if a person throw 10 punches, he's gonna get hit with 9.5 of them. It ain't like that. You know what I mean? So, but I think, because of the style of fighting that Beterbiev does, when you fight in the pocket, he likes to fight in that pocket. That anytime you in that mid-range style, or even in the pocket, you're gonna get hit. I don't care who the fighter is. You see what I'm saying? I just think his style of fighting that's how it is. He keeps his head on the line sometimes, but then once you hit him a couple of times, he does know how to slip and counter. I think Beterbiev is a lot faster than people give him credit for from a hand speed standpoint. Footwork is not the fastest in the world, but he ain't got no heavy feet. He doesn't have heavy feet. I would give the athleticism part. I would give Anthony Yarde the advantage from an athleticism standpoint. I would give him that. I think that Anthony Yarde is going to be doing a lot of good boxing, moving around. Like I said, in the first 6 rounds. But I think I think after the 6 rounds, I think that's where he's gonna start getting broken down. In my opinion. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Jesse Quezada.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2 super chat on your boy. You say, Coach, Canelo, Marcus Brown at 175. Who wins and how? I don't think how Marcus Brown. I mean, I think Marcus Brown can beat Canelo via headbutt, because you know Marcus Brown is known for headbutting people. Marcus Brown is known for headbutting people. Now Canelo will have to worry about that headbutt. But I don't know, Marcus Brown, he got Derrick James in his corner. Marcus Brown fought Beterbiev, and Beterbiev stopped him after he headbutted him. What's that? He had that man bleeding all through his eyes and everything because he headbutted him. Marcus Brown is known for headbutt. He's a notorious headbutter. That's what he does. So if Canelo can avoid the headbutts, I would get an edge to Canelo if he can avoid the headbutts. If he can avoid the headbutts, I would give the edge to. Shout out to Jamie Rivera.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2 cash app on your boy. He said let's do a collection to help y'all pay for hospital bills. Hey man. You get what I'm saying? So that's the way I see it. Them body shots, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. See, I don't trust Tunde, man. Every time y'all hear me talk about Anthony Yarde, you always hear me talk about Tunde. And I don't want nobody thinking I'm hating on Tunde. I'm not hating on him. You know what I mean? But I just saying, you know what I mean? I'm not sold on him as a trainer. I'm not sold on him as a trainer. Like what kind of adjustments, you know what I mean? What kind of adjustments can he make? I trust Beterbiev's corner to make whatever adjustments that's necessary that needs to be made in order to win the fight, more so than I trust Anthony Yarde's corner. You know what I mean? Who you got in your corner plays a big part as well. Who you have in your corner plays a big part as well. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ferrero. Hey, we need 80 more likes. Let's see what we have right here. Beterbiev. Woo, boy, they ain't looking good. Boy, okay, we got over 200. We got over 200 votes. Let me go ahead and end the poll. Right now, finna tell y'all right now. The poll says 75% say Beterbiev will win by KO or TKO. 4% say that Beterbiev will win by decision. So nobody, 5%, it changed to 5%. So nobody really picking Beterbiev to win by decision. They expected him to win by stoppage. 16% is picking Yarde to win by KO or TKO. And 4% are picking, if you guys are picking Yarde to win by decision. We're going to end the poll. 200 and, how many people participated in this poll? Let's see what's up. How many people participated in this poll? Anyways. Damn, it didn't come up. It didn't come up. Did I end the poll? Oh, there you go. There you go. That's the poll right there. 214 people participated. That's the poll right there. That's the poll right there. Well, you know what? So I don't know, man. And what is that? You say I'm from London here. If Yarde lands clean, hurts Artur. Artur is hitting the deck. I mean, you know, I don't think that's a question of whether Artur will hit the deck or not. You know what I mean? Follow. Follow, man. What I want to look at is what he does when he get back up. Again, I don't see plenty of fighters hit the deck. I don't see Ali hit the deck. I don't see Larry Holmes hit the deck. I don't see doggone Trinidad hit the deck. I don't see Oscar De La Hoya hit the deck. I don't see a whole lot of fighters hit the deck. Guess what? What does that mean, though? How can you overcome that adversity? You get what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, I mean, Artur Beterbiev has hit the deck before. He said Yarde's power is serious. Yes, his power is serious. But if you know anything about boxing, you got to have more than power when you're fighting elite fighters. You got to have more than power. It ain't just power that wins fights in boxing. I don't see fighters with a lot of power in boxing get the brakes beat off of them. Look how many dudes Floyd Mayweather beat that had power. Look how many dudes Salvador Sanchez. Salvador Sanchez was whooping dudes that had power. Look, it's a whole lot of dudes that had power in boxing. Power don't win fights. It's a factor in winning the fights, but I'm seeing power punchers get in the ring with non-power punchers, and guess what? That power couldn't help them. True. I don't see really good fighters get in the ring with fighters who have power, and they literally take their power hand away from them. Literally. So, you know, listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing, y'all gonna need more than power. Y'all is gonna need more than power. If he coming in there with just power, shit, he in trouble. Yeah, follow. That's all you gonna say. You can just keep talking about y'all's power. That's all you can say. Give me something else though. What does jab look like? What does trap counter game look like? How do you like him? How do you like him on the inside in the pocket with angles? What type of leverage does he get on his shots when he's in the pocket? How does he set his shots up? How do you feel about his defense? He's gonna need some defense in boxing. Do you like the way he snap back when he's in the ring? Give me something else. Do we like the way he blocks shots? Can he catch and shoot? Can he pick his pick his opponent off by catching and shooting? Do you like the way he parries? Do you like the way he fences with the jab? You get what I'm saying? Like, if you just telling me his power, that you know, you got to do better than that, fam. You got to do better than that, fam. But anyways. How does he fight on the front foot? How does he fight on the back foot? Can he take a shot? How do you like his corner? He said UK going for Yarde. You know, I ain't nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to go for Yarde, but I think Halim from the UK. Halim from the UK. I don't think Halim from the UK. Halim from the UK. He said he ain't going for Yarde. Hey, Marquis he say punch resistance. Yeah, punch resistance. You know what I mean? It's a lot of factors. It's a lot of things factor in there. You gotta have more. You gotta have more than just power, bro. Gotta have more than just power. What about your technique? You know what I mean? Ring IQ. Shit, I heard that. You know, I remember when Wilder was fighting Tyson Fury. The only thing that they said about The only thing that they said about Wilder was you got to watch out for that right hand. Remember that? Wilder got that power. He got that hammer from Alabama. He got that power. Y'all remember that? What happened? Y'all remember that? You know, they kept talking about Wilder's power. What happened? I mean, I would think, you get what I'm saying? So you're gonna need more than that. You're gonna need more than that. That's all I'm saying, fam. Shout out to Eric 1984. He said, Coach, when you said if you advise me not to take $100 million offer, you're fired. Yeah, I'm dead serious. Listen, anybody I have that's advising me to turn down a boatload of money, you out of here. If I'm at the negotiating table, and I'm a fighter, and you offer me, look, check this out. We want you got one belt. This fighter here we represent got 3 belts. We want to offer you a $100 million contract. You got your mandatory that you're going to fight, right? We'll pay you for the mandatory, and we're going to pay you the other. We're going to pay you $20 million for the mandatory, whatever. Then we're going to pay you the rest of it. You're going to get $100 million just to fight right here. 3 fights. If I got somebody that's sitting next to me telling me, nah, we're not going to take it right now. We're going to turn it down. Guess what? I'm going to say, no, I don't know what you mean. I'm taking it. You're fired. Right down the spot. Let my lawyers look at it. Make sure everything Gucci. You fired. True. You're fired. You got to be loyal. And yeah, I'm loyal to the $100 million. I'm loyal to the $100 million. I don't care nothing about your code. I don't care nothing about the size of the street. You can keep the code in the projects and in the hood where you're at. I'm going to get this $100 million and I'm going to holler. Because I can do a lot more with $100 million than I can without $100 million. And you know the old saying, it's better than to have money and not need it than to need money and not have it. True. Nigga talking about something. Yeah, man, money is the root of all evil. I'm gonna tell you what Don King told. I'm gonna tell you like Don King said back in the day. They say, Don, money is the root of all evil. He said, I beg to differ. The lack of having money is the root of all evil. How do I know? Because when people ain't got no money, they do all the evil things they can in the world in order to get it. True. Now, there are people who are wealthy who do evil things to get more money. That is true. But there's 2 sides to every coin. Because if you say money is the root of all evil, all that stuff there, guess what? I'm gonna flip it on the other side and tell you the opposite side of the coin. Of course, in the Bible, it say the love of money is the root of all evil. The love. Some people forget the love part. But I tell you what, I don't love money. You know what I mean? But I tell you what, it's better than to have it. It's better than to have money and not need it than to need money and not have it. That's all I'm saying. You telling me to turn out $100 million? Guess what? You turned out $100 million. Matter of fact, you fired. As a matter of fact, when I fly back home, you ain't even get on the plane together. No, I'm gonna give you your percentage. I know you want a percent. I'm gonna give you your percentage, but you ain't even ride back on the plane together. True. What? Hey, Dodge J say, but Coach, you can make more money on the back end. Boy, hush. True. The famous back end. Coach, you can make more money on the back end. What is the back end? What is the back end, sir? Please tell me, Dodge. Dodge, my brother. Please tell me what is the back end. Because I'd rather get me right now than something promised later on down the line. Yeah, we gonna give you your money on the back end. Don't even worry about it, baby boy. I gotta listen. When I was growing up, I used to chew. Hey, Dodge. When I was growing up, I used to chew on this gum called Hubba Bubble. They had a Bubblicious. We used to go to the store. I used to buy lemon heads. Now laters, Boston baked beans, I used to eat pickled pig feet, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, just stuff like that. Like, I can't, I'm not a part of back-end promotions. Hey, shout out to Jose. Shout out to Jose for the cash out, for the dollar cash out.
Hey, okay.
He said for F. Drew Titan and Deontay Wilder. He say for I can't curse on my kids out there. He said for F. Drew Titan and Deontay Wilder. Hey, shout out to Jose, man, for the dollar cash out. You get what I'm saying though? Nah. Hubble bubble. Bubblicious. Yeah, I ain't, man, nah. I got to get mine now. Yeah, I don't do back end. I'm kind of like Saul Canelo Alvarez. I'm kind of like Bernard Hopkins. Now we don't do the back end, baby boy. You got dudes right now still waiting to get paid because they took back end. They still waiting to get paid. Yeah, you got dudes. Hey, Dodge. You got dudes right now getting treated like red. They Dodge. You got dudes right now getting treated like red of the 5 heartbeats when they coming in there in the offices of their financial advisory companies or promotional companies. When they walking in there asking about their money and they want to see the books, they still coming in there right now asking about that.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
That's what's happening to him. Soon as they coming in there asking about that back end, that's what's happening to him over there. True. Hey, shout out to Mr. Cardone. He said, Coach, you seen Wilder talking about late payments? Yeah, I did a show on it yesterday. I did a show on it yesterday or the day before yesterday. Yeah. I did a show on it yesterday and the day before yesterday. Shout out to my sister Bless. Y'all, hey, Bless, they coming in there. Hey, Bless, they coming in there. Hey, sometimes, so when you be waiting on that back end, sometimes you ain't making the kind of money you think you making. A couple of years that went by, you're gonna be like, man, wait a minute, man. Hold on, man. Wait. Hey, look here, man. Listen, man. I want to talk to you about my money, man. I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? What's going on?
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Well, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. I'm walking off.
I'm Dollar Bill. Shot town. Oh, them country boy nothing. You know what I mean? Hey, hold on. You work for me, right? I don't pay you $5 on the front end. And I told you I got another 100 million. I told you I got another 100,000 on the back end. Don't worry about it, baby boy. Look here, boy. Ooh, this contract is beautiful. Boy, I got you set up, dog. I got you set up. Hey, how your mom doing? Your mom doing good? Yeah, my mama doing good. How the children? The children doing good? Yeah. Hey, Big Booty, you remember Big Booty Judy? Yeah. You said it. I ain't saying nothing about Big Booty Judy. I paid her a couple dollars so she could be quiet. Your baby mama and your wife ain't gonna find out about that. Don't worry about it. I took care of that for you. Oh man, good looking out, dog. Good looking out. You know I got you, baby. You know I got you. Hey, look at just sign this contract right here. You know I got it. Oh yeah, man. You want me to sign the contract? Yeah, sign the contract. All right, let me sign it right here. What the contract say? Oh, it just say, it just say that, the little particulars, you know what I mean? You're gonna make a boatload of money on the back end, but ain't that like back end. But do you know how much money Floyd and them made, from pay-per-views and stuff like that? Yeah, y'all remember that? They go to saying all kind of stuff, getting you hyped up. Man, Sugar Ray Leonard made Marvin Hagler made a whole lot of money back in '87 on the back end of the strength of the pay-per-view, the upside of the pay-per-view. Boy, yeah, I remember that. I heard about that. Yeah, man, y'all go ahead and sign the contract right here. Yeah, can I, you want me to read it? No, don't read it. You ain't got to read that. You got to read that. As a matter of fact, yeah, you can read it. Here go my attorney. This is the company attorney right here. Matter of fact, tell him it's a good contract. Yeah, it's a good contract. It's a good contract. See, I'm a lawyer. I specialize in the legality, things as it relates to boxing contracts. This is an excellent contract. There ain't nobody in the business got a contract better than you. Man, I appreciate that, man. I love this lawyer right here, man. Yeah, he's a dumb man. I can't believe that, man. Don't you know the lawyer work for me? The lawyer working for the promotion company. You know what I mean? So so let me get this straight. You was advised by your advisor to sign a contract that he put together, you know what I mean? And that he allowed his lawyer to oversee. Okay. True. Oh boy, got him. Got him. Well, we got him. Well, we got him. We got him. Well, we got us another one. Got us another one. He fell for the old banana in the tailpipe. But that's the only way, boy. That's the only trick in the book right there, boy. Hey, shout out to Knockdown 305. It's Dade County's finest. Now let's talk about the other fight. Now we got Alexis Rocha. Alexis Rocha is fighting some dude named George Ashie. I'm not gonna say a lot of you guys. I am not excited about that fight at all. I'm more excited about Anthony Yarde and Beterbiev. So I don't feel no twistity in the air for this fight. Only thing I like about it, they got Kid Austin on there. Kid Austin is fighting a dude named Mercado. He's fighting Mercado. As a matter of fact, let's put it up. But that's about it. That's about it. I ain't really, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys I got the Holy Ghost. Alberto Mercado. I got the Holy Ghost about this DAZN card, and I'm doing the 2-0. I'm not saying it's not gonna be a good fight card. I'm just saying I don't feel the twistity for it. My twistity is a little bit more into Yarde and Beterbiev fighting. Just being honest with you. Matter of fact, phone line's open, 530. Let me drop the phone line. My twistity is a little bit more in line with that fight, more so than Alexis Rocha and George Ashie. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest with you.
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? So, you know, they got, you know, I got my money on Kid Austin. You know, I got Kid Austin stopping this dude. It's a 10-rounder. I got Kid Austin stopping this dude, but probably around the 7th or 8th round, somewhere up in there. It's a 10-rounder. He needs to make a statement. This fight is for the vacant WBA International Lightweight Title. So it is for a Fetty belt. It is for a Fetty Wap belt, but you got to go through the Fetty Wap rankings in order to get to the top rankings. You get what I'm saying? You have to go to the Fetty Wap rankings in order to get to the top rankings. Hey, shout out to Marquis. Marquis, what's going on, fam? So, you know, I'm riding with Kid Austin on that. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm riding with Kid Austin on that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm riding with him on that. Beterbiev and Anthony Yarde, I'm riding with Beterbiev. I'm just being honest with you guys. Again, I think Anthony Yarde, if he wins this fight, he's going to have to stop Beterbiev within 6 or 7 rounds. He's going to have to stop him. I think if the fight go past 6, maybe 7 rounds, he's in trouble. I expect both fighters to go through some kind of adversity. I would not be surprised if I see both fighters get knocked down in this fight. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Anthony Yarde get knocked down, and I won't be surprised if I see Beterbiev get knocked down. I will be surprised if this fight go 12 rounds. Being honest with you. I'd be surprised if it go 12 rounds. So, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. That's as honest as I can possibly get to you. Again, it ain't, you know, I call it the way I see it, dog. Like, you know, I ain't really got faith in Anthony Yarde like that. I just don't. And I damn sure ain't got no faith in his trainer. And we need 50 more likes. I damn sure ain't got no faith in his trainer. And then you got to tell me something other than lions in the camp. If you yelling lions, if that's all you yelling lions in the camp, I need to hear what type of adjustments that he's going to, what type of instructions he's going to give, you know, to Anthony Yarde, you know, because if he just depending on his power, if he just depending on, yeah, you got power, you big, you strong, go in there and knock this guy out. We saw that with Teofimo when he fought when Teofimo Lopez fought George Kambosos. You know, Teofimo was a more powerful fighter. You know what I mean? But, you know, when you're fighting at the top level, you're going to need more than just some power. You're going to need more than that. You know what I mean? Everybody say when you say, yep, don't see it going the distance. I don't see it going. Somebody getting knocked out. Somebody going to sleep. Now the brother in the chat, he believed that Beterbiev was going to get knocked out by Anthony Yarde. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So, you know. Shout out to Bless 365. But just when I break down the style, styles, stylistically, I ain't, man, shit. And then I'm like, if it come down to the trainers, I don't trust Tunde at all. Tunde more of a hype man to me. He more of a hype man to me. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to Marquis. He said he going to sleep, coach. Hey, shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Lisa Bells. You know, hey, listen, hey, Marquis, when I saw the doggone weigh in the face-off, now, I don't have to get in the ring. What do you say, lions in the camp? Yeah, lions in the camp. I don't have to get in the ring and fight the Russian. I'm just sitting here. I was working out, and I was looking at my phone. I'm looking at the weigh-in on the phone. And I just saw this stern look on his face. You know, this dude got the same look he had on his face against everybody he get in front of. And I think that this guy, he relishes fighting in other people's countries. I heard Frank Warren say, we wanted to make sure that we had every advantage possible. We wanted to make sure that this fight was in London. I heard Frank Warren say that. You know, the fight was in London. So let me get this straight. The fight is in London, which is Anthony Yarde's backyard. The referee is probably going to be, you know, the referee getting paid by the commission over there, which is controlled by the promoters. So, you know, the referee is a Frank Warren referee. The judges are all Frank Warren judges, right? So, and the audience is going to be pro Anthony Yarde. So, Beterbiev understands that I'm fighting this guy in his own backyard. That's 1 strike against me. The referee is going to be in his favor. That's 2 strikes against me. The promoter is in his favor. That's 3 strikes against me. It's going to be a pro Yarde audience. That's 4 strikes against me. The judges are going to be for Yarde. That's 5 strikes against me. So he knows it's against all odds. He knows it's going to be against all odds. Hold on. Caller, hold on. Let me, thought I had it set up. Let me get it set up right quick. Hold on, caller. Yeah, I just, you know. All right, let me see if I got the call on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Giovanni from Jersey. How you feeling, baby?
Hey, Giovanni from Jersey. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, Coach. In regards to what you just saying about Anthony Yarde's power, I'm of the belief that his power is a little overrated. And I'm going to tell you why. He couldn't even get an old-ass crusty Kovalev out when he had him hurt in that round. And then on the flip side of that, I was at that Beterbiev and Joe Smith fight in the Garden at the Hulu Theater. Yo, Beterbiev's power is no joke, bro. I seen that shit. Joe Smith threw that jab. He just looped over the top of that shit. It was good night, Irene, baby. After that, he had him on Queer Street the whole rest of the fight, which was a short fight. It was 2 rounds, of course.
Yeah.
But I say that to say this. Anthony Yarde's going to have to be perfect and not letting him touch him. Because it's one thing when you see a man hit somebody like that in person and you see it on TV. Bro, Beterbiev is a tank, bro. He's a fucking tank. And on top of that, he's the only man to drop fucking Usyk in the Olympics. People forget that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, Beterbiev is a problem. And I'm not just, I'm not trying to dick ride him or nothing, because I just like to see good fight. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I just want to see motherfuckers get in there and fight. But Beterbiev is no joke, bro. He's a tank. And Anthony Yarde, man, I don't know, man.
What shot did you give Anthony Yarde? I mean, Anthony Yarde is this big, strong guy. He can punch, but
he's big.
That's about all. Everybody who talks about Anthony Yarde, they just talk about him being big and strong, and he has power. That's it. They can never tell me any other tangibles.
Yeah, he's okay. He's big and he's strong, but goddamn, if you so big and so strong, why can't you get Kovalev out of there when you had him dancing all over the ring? You know what I mean? Like, get out of here, man. I'm not sold on his style. Like, I think he's big and he's strong, but haven't you seen Coach? Some guys that are really big and strong, they just don't got that knockout power. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like there's some guys that can bench 450 pounds,
Yeah.
but they can't punch for shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't. And some guys are just not as strong, but when they touch you, they hurt you.
Mm.
Like and Beterbiev is just man. That man is built different, bro. He's a beast, and we'll see. And I hope Anthony Yarde took his vitamins and he did everything he had to do to get prepared and shit for this fight because he's gonna take an ass. He gonna get hurt. He gonna Chico. He gonna get hurt.
All right, shout out to Giovanni for Jordan, man. Thank you for calling, fam. Salute, fam. Yeah.
All right,
yeah, but we throughout the history of boxing, there have been plenty of fighters who were big, powerful, and strong. And as soon as they got their ass in there with a technician, they got carved up. But anyways, again, that's just the way I see it. Anthony Yarde, he's a good guy. I like him. He's a nice guy. I like his trainer. His trainer's a nice guy, but I just saying, I think they're fighting this guy in. Again, you got all this stuff against him. The referees against him. The judges is against him. The commissioner is going to be against him. He's fighting and the crowd is going to be against him. Like it's just going to be Beterbiev against the world when he go to London. It's going to be Beterbiev against the world. That's going to be it. And this guy relishes that. He relishes that. He know. Look, man, I ain't gonna win no decision. I'm about to stop this dude. So I just think his mindset is going to be. You know what I mean? What say you say yo Beterbiev him? You say Beterbiev. Okay. I don't understand what you're saying. Shout out to Lisa. You say Yarde has some defense, but not good enough in my opinion. I mean, y'all like to do the shoulder roll. He like to do the shoulder roll. And let me tell you something, bro. He like to do that shoulder roll, man. that shoulder roll, he gonna get beat right out of that shoulder roll. He gonna be like this here. He gonna be like this here. He gonna block with the shoulder and try to come back with that right hand, and that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. Yes, I do. You know what I mean? Because it ain't but a couple of people I seen though that the master of it was James Lights Out Tony. The master of it was James Lights Out Tony. But you gonna have to know how to fight in that pocket with it though. And I don't know if he wants to be in the pocket like that. You got to fight that. Now he can catch Beterbiev now. Now I'm not gonna lie now. Beterbiev ain't no damn machine. He can catch him. Yarde can catch him. If he can catch him nice and clean and catch him, you know what I mean? With a really, really good shot, catch him slipping, he probably can catch him. And maybe he can stop him if he can hurt him real bad. But I just want to see how he's going to fight this fight. Is he going to fight this fight close range? Is he going to fight it more mid-range? Or is he going to try to box and fight on the outside? That's what I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see how is he going to fight this fight. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm curious to see. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Jonathan. What you say, fam? You say the thing is that Beterbiev has 100% KO, and he needs and hasn't need any help from the judges or the crowd. Yeah. He doesn't let it get to the judges. And this is what I think. I think if you are a fighter and you're fighting another man in his country, his mama's a judge, his daddy's the other judge, his baby mama or wife is the third judge, the referee is his auntie, the commissioner is his uncle, is his drunk uncle from the local liquor store, and everybody in the audience is his family members. You have to have a certain mindset when you walk into the lion's den. True. You have to have a certain mindset when you walk into the lion's den. This man know, look here, man. Everybody against me. It's just us. You got this. You got the crusher for Mother Russia. He's coming in there, and they probably told him, "Look, it's just us here today. There's nobody here but the Londoners. If we go to the scorecards, we're going to lose." His baby mama is one of the judges. His mama is the other judge. His baby mama's best friend is the other judge. His sister's uncle is the referee. The promoter is from London. Everybody in here is pro Anthony Yarde. The only way we can win this fight is by knockout. That's the mindset. It's us against the world. And I think Anthony Yarde is more, I'm fighting in London, Lions in the camp, everybody's going to be rooting for me. I'm at home, I'm feeling comfortable. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna come in there like that. True. They ain't gonna come in there like that. The mouthpieces from London, the water bottle is from London. You know what I mean? He probably can't even drink no water. He probably can't drink no water, fam. Yeah. So, and that's all these Russians do. All they do, they go around the globe fighting dudes in their countries. That's all they do. Where I got to go out to fight them at? Oh, you got to go to London to fight him. Okay, no problem. Where I got to go out to fight him at? Oh, you got to go to Argentina and fight him. No problem. Where I got to go out to fight him at? Oh, you got to go to America to fight him. No problem. Where do I have to go out to fight him at? Oh, you got to go to Germany and fight him. No problem. Listen, hey, I'm going to tell you something else you don't hear from Beterbiev. Or Anthony Yarde. Or Anthony Yarde in that matter. But them Russians, they don't care nothing about who the A side is. Do you notice that? They don't care nothing about who the A side is. They care nothing about who walk in the ring first. Are you gonna let me sing the national anthem and all that? They don't care nothing about that. They don't care nothing about 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, take whatever we give you. Look, I tell you what, don't worry about it. Okay, you the A side, okay, yeah, my friend, you the A side, I care nothing about that. Okay, yes, you want your big, what, how did you say that in American again? It's Big Booty Judy. Who? Big Booty Judy. Oh yeah, I don't care nothing about Big Booty Judy being one of the judges. What it is again? Umbe. Yeah, how you say that in American again? Oh, Chico Stick. Yeah, I don't care nothing about Chico Stick being the other judge. That's your drunk uncle. Yeah, what's the other game? Other game again? His baby mama. Yeah, I don't care nothing about your baby mama being the other judge. It's not going 12 rounds. True. It's not going 12 rounds. That's their mindset. You know what I mean? So shout out to Will. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Yeah.
Time's over, boy.
He said my man Beterbiev is gonna pull a Marvin Hagler versus an Alan Minter. He said as nice as a guy as Beterbiev is, he always looks hungry in my opinion. Yeah, I'm just saying, he know what he up against. He signed the contract. You know what I mean? He signed the contract. he don't care where he fight. That's one thing I noticed about. They don't care what I don't care where I fight him at. I don't care where I fight him at. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello.
Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jaguar from San Diego.
Sorry about that, fam. Sorry about that, Jaguar. Hold on, fam. Yeah, no, that was my fault. Jaguar from San Diego, talk to me.
Are you gonna be doing the blow for blow for the Yarde fight tomorrow?
I don't know yet. They're doing the celebration for my birthday tomorrow, so I don't know yet. I think if that fight is in the daytime, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it.
It'll probably be like 2-3 p.m.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh, okay. I just wanted to know that, and I just want to say, keep up. You're growing super fast. You probably have like the most different ethnicities and everything listening to your channel because you're awesome.
Hey man, I appreciate that. Fam. I need shout out to Jaguar calling from San Diego, man. And I have a daughter living in San Diego. Salute to you, fam. Thank you. Yeah, I got a daughter living in San Diego. I got another daughter living in Dallas. You know what I mean? So we'll be going to Dallas. We'll be going to Dallas. You know what I mean? Going to Dallas as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just. Hold on. No, it's another thing too. I want to share something with you guys. Now, Kid Austin is fighting. I have been watching the press conferences. Well, they've been doing. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. See, can I get him on the phone right here? See, can I get him on the phone right here? Promote his fight. Yeah, man. Kid Austin them fighting. Alexis Rocha. They ain't answering the phone. They might be doing it. I've been seeing them on the radio out there out west. I think they fighting in LA, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. They ain't answering the phone. What you say? What you say? Jose? You say, but for 1 million, coach, we'll jump. Man, shit, it could be a meal. I'm just saying, for me, boy, let me tell you something. Boy, I ain't turning down. Let me tell you something, bro. $100 million? How you do that? Who does that? Who does that? Hold on. Let's do this. Let me see. Let me see. Can I call my brother? Let me see. Can I call my man? Hold on. Let me see if he answer the phone. All right, he ain't answering the phone, so they must be at the radio. They must be at the weigh-in. They must be at the weigh-in. I think they might be at the weigh-in or something. We said they just weighed in, coach, at 134.8. Okay, cool. I kind of figured that. I said, they must be at the weigh-in. Let's go to look at that there, man. Let's go look at that there. They're at the weigh-in. Okay, cool. They're at the weigh-in, huh? Alexis Rocha. They're at the weigh-in, huh? Okay. Yeah, I see it right here. I see it right here. They're weighing in outside. There you go right here, guys. They're weighing in outside right now. There you go. All right, let me go ahead and fight in front of YouTube Theater, huh? Yeah, they fight in front of YouTube Theater. Okay, all right. That's cool. That's cool. They're at the weigh-in right now. Kid Austin, that young dude done got big, man. That dude about 5'10" right now, man. That dude about 5'10". I don't know how he making He said, just know you got a homie here in San Diego. He said, whenever you need it, coach. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? No, we do this for the people, by the people, of the people, because we come from the people. You know what I mean? We love the people love us. We do for the people, and the people do for us. It's reciprocation. Shout out to Passion for Beauty. You said to me, Beterbiev's age is a factor, but it's a win factor. When does it show? Yeah, you got a point too. When you know what, Passion for Beauty? When I look at a fighter's age, I also look at another thing, like how much wear and tear have they had throughout their career. Because wear and tear plays a factor in it as well. If you've been in a lot of wars, there's you could be a 37, 38-year-old fighter, or a 35 or 34, 35-year-old fighter. But if you haven't had a lot of wars, getting beat up and stuff like that, or just having really, really hard fights, and you have to, like a Lamont Peterson. Someone like a Lamont Peterson, he don't have a lot of battles. Someone that's his age that haven't had a lot of battles, they'll perform a lot better. You know what I mean? Because they haven't had a whole lot of wear and tear. They haven't had a lot of wear and tear on their bodies. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of that plays a part as well. Godbody said, Beterbiev don't look 40 at all. Yeah, he's not 40 though. I think he's 38. I think he's 38. Hold on, guys. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good, coach? It's Hashirama.
Hashirama, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, so what's up? So I heard one of the other brothers calling earlier, said he was at that fight with Beterbiev and Joe Smith. I also went to that fight.
Mm-hmm.
I can confirm that dude hit hard as fuck.
Yeah.
As soon as I got in there, they started throwing blows. You could hear that crap. I mean, it was a smaller room, mind you, right? But you could hear the punches just echoing in there. So I'm gonna say this: I give Anthony Yarde absolutely no chance in hell. He has as much of a chance of winning this fight as I do getting with Rihanna. It ain't gonna happen. The only way, and I said this before, when it comes to Beterbiev and Bill, this is it, this was shown to be true. The only way to beat these two Russians, right, is with advanced military weapon from the Pentagon. Okay, that's the only way. That's the only way these Russians are gonna go out. I'm being serious. So in the next package, y'all gotta tell Joe Biden to put something in there for him. All right.
Hey, man.
That's the only way these two are ever gonna lose, and that's it. But have a good one, Coach.
Right.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing.
Yeah. My birthday was on the 17th, but we didn't get a chance to celebrate it. But yeah. Hey, but salute, fam. Thank you.
Oh, well, no matter. All right, man.
Yeah, salute. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, man. I'm just saying. Hold on, but I want to show you guys. Hold on, let me see something. They still. Yeah, they do. They jitterbug here, man. These little jitterbugs. Okay. They just did the way in front of the YouTube theater, huh? I need to go to the YouTube theater. Since I'm a content creator on YouTube, I need to, you know what, I was supposed to be there, though. I was supposed to be there because they asked me, was I going to come to the fight? If I would have went to that fight, let me tell you something. If I would have went to this fight, I would probably been up there on that, well, probably not on the stage, but I would have been up there. I'd have been at the radio stations and everything when they were promoting the fight and everything. But January, I told everybody I can't travel this month. I'm traveling next month, so couldn't travel this month. You know, but you get what I'm saying? So, you know, that's gonna be a good fight. I don't know who all is on that card. But it don't look like it's a lot of people out there neither. Don't look like there's a lot of people out there. I wonder what's the capacity of this place. Probably like maybe 5,000 people, something like that. Probably like 5,000 people somewhere up in there. I wonder what the capacity is of this place. You know what I mean? I wonder. I'm saying where they fighting at. I wonder what the capacity is where they fighting at. You know, I don't see, you know, the Twicity, I'm more, you know, the Twicity is really more, you know what I mean? It's really more for this Beterbiev fight. Shout out to Jaguar.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat
There they go.
received.
Playtime's over, boy.
There they go.
Boy.
Yeah, but the zone don't play, boy. The zone do not play, boy. You better find so they press. Boy, they'll shut you down in a minute. Well, this golden boy. But yet and still. Jaguar, salute to you, fam. You say have a shot of tequila on me, coach. I appreciate that, fam. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that. Yeah, man. You know, they say 6,000. They say 6,000. That place on 6,000. Okay, yeah. They'll sell that out. They'll sell that out.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, they'll sell that out. So now we did the survey, we did the poll. I want to share something with you guys, though. I dropped the video earlier today, right? As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me see something. Okay, my bad. Okay. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I dropped the video earlier today, right? I want to show y'all something, bro. Cause my dog, y'all know I messed up by T Diddy.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different.
Now, but T Diddy is out here looking bad out here on these streets. T Diddy and Diddy Bop, right? Regis Prograis is trolling these guys. He got 3 ducks in his hand. One duck got a head of Jose Ramirez on it. The other duck right here got a head of Diddy Bop, better known as Teofimo Jr. And the other duck got a head of T Diddy on here. This is what's going on Twitter. And I'm like, okay, I want to pivot a little bit. I said, God damn, read this program, and I want to show you something else. Look at this. He got a video of a duck running back and forth from the kitchen to the living room. Look at this. Y'all see this? Listen, like this man is trolling hard. And this is what he say right here. He say, Jose Ramirez and Teofimo Lopez running from me. That's what it say. This Regis Prograis. Hold on, let's blow it up. I ain't gonna lie, this is a good one. This look like something I would have came up with. You know, Jose Ramirez and Teofimo. I ain't gonna lie, that duck do look kind of cute though. That is a cute kind of duck. Ain't that duck? I just said, oh, bro, like this don't make no sense. Man, this don't make no. Hey, Rick, you see this? Rick, you see this? Hold on. But before y'all get mad at Regis program, I want y'all to hear this. Cause my dog T Diddy, cause you guys know T Diddy, they've been calling out Regis program for a minute. You know, Teofimo kind of shortly after he beat what the dude name he beat from Sandor Martin or Martin Sandor or whatever, right? Shortly after that, they was calling out Regis program. They said we're gonna beat him, we're gonna do A, B, C, and D, this and that, yada 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 yada. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, right? So I want to keep everything in its proper perspective. And you know, you guys know I like I want you guys to hear this. Do anybody remember that though? Hey, Edward, what did you say? You say duck hunting, huh? Duck hunting. I just want to know. Anybody remember that? And what did you say, fam? You say Diaz brothers got a fight on that card. They are definitely selling it out. Yeah. If the Diaz brothers have a fight on that card, absolutely. If they have a fight on that card, absolutely. Yes, sir. You're right about that. That fight, this fight is pretty much going to do well, right? This fight is going to do very well tomorrow night on they're fighting on DAZN. This fight is going to do very well. If the Diaz brothers is on that card, Diaz brothers, Kid Austin is on that card, Alexis Rocha, and, you know, it's not like it's a massive venue. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna do very well. They're gonna do very well. He said, and Regis don't sell anywhere. Yeah, neither one of them sell. Regis don't sell anywhere, or Teofimo Lopez don't sell anywhere. But what does that have to do with the fighting, though? You get what I'm saying? Neither one of them sell. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, last I checked, Teofimo fighting in the same venue that they fighting in 5,000 venue arenas in the Hulu Theater. So, you know, neither one of them sell. You know what I mean? So that's even more the reason why they should fight each other. If you ask me, that's more the reason why they should fight each other. You know, if you're a fighter that really can't sell or whatever, or even, you know, if you're a fighter that really can't sell, that should, you know, you can't be, you know, talking about the A side to the champ. You know, that should be more the reason why you should fight him. Carl, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Vovo Ranch, Cleveland, Ohio. What's up, Coach?
Vovo Ranch, talk to me.
I just wanted to address the topic of the live. I don't know if y'all covered this already. I just got in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Ain't no way Yarde gonna get him. It's only really this guy, in my opinion. I know I say this a lot, but I think that with this, I think that we're looking at an all-time great in Beterbiev. To be honest with you, he a destroyer. And for me,
you said Benavidez?
Huh? I can't never say his name right. I don't know why I keep saying
Beterbiev.
Yeah. So you know, like he how you gonna beat him? It's only really two ways to beat him. You gotta catch him and get him out of there, or you gotta have that Black American slick out boxer style. And ain't nobody at that weight class had that style in a long time that I can remember. So I really can't see him losing. He's too destructive.
What Black American slick style that you can reference that you think he's going to need?
To beat him, you would need like a stick. It ain't no Black Americans at that weight class. It ain't nobody with that style. You know, at that weight class. You know what I mean? To be able to beat him, and that style might not even beat him because he can catch you. You know what I mean? You would need like I know I probably catch slack, but it's like a Tony Harris type of style at that weight class. You know, that stepping around, you boxing, just, you know, always boxing. You know, you got to outpoint them is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So who you got for tomorrow night?
Definitely ain't Yarde. I got Yarde getting knocked out bad. Because what can Yarde do? All he can do is just what? I mean, he just big and strong. That's it.
Yeah, he's a big strong guy.
Yeah, that's it. But the other guy even bigger. He was at 200 pounds as an amateur.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, it ain't. It's gonna be bad.
All right. Well, shout out to OVO Arena, man. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling in, fam.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Quentin say Roy Jones style. I mean, you know, we gotta be realistic. and we gotta be realistic. You know, like there is no Roy Jones. Like some of these guys who make these arguments, and I'm not saying that's what Bobo Rance is saying, but some of these guys like when they say, well, certain fighters, he ain't fought no slick black fighter. And then when I say, give me some examples of some slick black fighters in that weight division, and then only to come to find out there is no slick black fighters in that weight division. You know, and you know, like you know, it's not as easy as you got to be a slick black fighter. Like, I don't like. Okay, there is no Floyd Mayweathers, and slick fighters are those who fight real slick in the pocket. If you want to see a slick fighter, probably the slickest I've ever seen is and I say this all the time. What's my main man name? James Lights Out Tony. You don't get no slicker than James Lights Out Tony. You know what I mean? People are like, yo, well, what about Floyd? Floyd, now James Lights Out Tony was a different level. If you, I'm talking about that shoulder roll, that in the pocket, man, shit. James Lights Out Tony, I'll be 2 inches away from you, and you ain't gonna be able to hit him clean. You ain't gonna be able to hit him clean. James Lights Out Tony. Oh, and what's my main man name I got on the wall right there? Pernell Whitaker. I got Pernell right there. I got Pernell right there. I got Pernell, let's see. Yeah, I got Pernell right there. Pernell Whitaker. Ain't no Tonys and Pernell Whitakers in boxing right now. None. So, when they go to talk about slick black fighters, I don't see no slick black fighters today. That I see. Is there any slick black fighters y'all see? Tony and Whitaker, them the only ones I know. That I see. I don't see no Tonys or Whitakers walking running around here. Shout out to I'm gonna tell you another guy that was slick, Salvador Sanchez. Well, bro, let me tell you something. Man, Salvador Sanchez, y'all know I'm crazy about Salvador Sanchez. The greatest Mexican fighter of all time. My opinion, of course. Shout out to JBN. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy. You say Marcus Brown got KO'd and he was fighting slick. Do y'all consider Marcus Brown a slick black fighter though? I mean, we know he black, but is he slick? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Corey from Texas. How you feeling on Friday, Coach?
Man, Corey from Texas. Talk to me, fam. Feeling good.
I don't know why, but for some weird reason, I'm gonna go with Yarde in an upset knockout. Like, I think if I was in Vegas right now, I know y'all got casinos there in Florida. I think I'd just put 20. Now I'm telling everybody now, don't put all your money down.
Yeah.
But I'd put like $20 down, and I'd go with Yarde for the upset just because I watched that Caleb Johnson fight versus Beterbiev, Beterbiev, however you say the brother's name.
Yeah.
I saw it, and I was just like, he put him down. So I think Yarde got a little more power, but I might be wrong. Beterbiev might go in there and wear him out, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's what I'm feeling.
I mean,
what you feel?
I'm feeling Beterbiev. I'm feeling Beterbiev gonna stop him. That's what I'm feeling. But if Yarde beat him, he gonna have to beat him early. He gonna have to get him out of there within 6 rounds, catch him with some power shots, some bombs. The only thing is he's gonna have to open up offensively. Now he's gonna have to open up offensively in order to land those bomb power shots. If he miss, he's gonna get countered. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he has to make sure that when he load, because he has a tendency of loading up on his shots when he wants to throw those hard shots. So if he can't load up on this guy, he's going to have to work to set those shots up. You get what I'm saying? So he's going to have to work to set that shot up in order to catch Beterbiev with that kill shot. He's going to have to work to set it up, work behind the jab, use his feints, go to the body. He's going to have to probably fence with his jab a little bit. And just I'm anxious to see what the range of the fight is going to be at. You know, how is he going to try to attack this fight? Do you want to keep it on the outside? You know, but do we want to keep it mid-range or do you want to fight inside of the pocket? That right there is going to tell me a lot tomorrow. That's going to tell me a lot tomorrow.
Right. And one more thing, Coach. Do you think Alexis Rocha is ready for Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence? And I don't know why. Do you know why that opponent pulled out on anyone?
As a matter of fact, this is crazy. In the WBO, yeah, Alexis Rocha is ready. He's ready. You know what I mean? He's in the rankings. He's ready. Virgil Ortiz is ready for Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence. All of those guys are ready. They're ready. It's just a matter of them getting their shot and their opportunity. So, we'll see, man. We'll just see how it plans out, man. We'll see. Hopefully, Virgil Ortiz can get that fight. But from what I'm hearing, Virg is fighting Stanionis in April. So if he's fighting Stanionis in April, he's not going to Terrence Crawford route, and it's going to be a matter of time before they take him off of the list like they did Jaron Ennis. So, and then Keith Thurman is on that list as well, but Keith Thurman is going to be fighting Errol Spence. So the three guys that could fight Crawford, Virgil Ortiz is fighting Stanionis. That's been rescheduled to April. Boots Ennis, which was next, he got totally removed because he went the IBF route. He's fighting, he's now the interim champion, IBF interim champion. And Keith Thurman is fighting rank number 3. He's fighting Errol Spence. So that's gonna leave Rocha. So we'll see how that works out. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. But shout out to Corey from Texas, man. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling, bro. Yeah, and shout out to you, fam. So I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, my dog T Diddy. Y'all know I like T Diddy. Now, y'all know I like T Diddy. T Diddy is so goddamn funny, bro. Bro, like, how can you not like Teofimo Sr.? Let's see what Teofimo got to say. I want to not shout out to Fight Hype. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. And also, what else we're going to do? We're going to go to the chat. We're going to go to the comment section, and I want you to hear. I want you to see what the people in the comment section are saying. Y'all go ahead.
I know you got to go. So just my last question for you, actually. Do you think that it's likely that you will end up fighting Regis? I know you just said the money isn't right.
Regis is not going to happen, bro. Okay? Because what we're going to get from that? 35%?
Okay.
You know? There ain't no money in that fight.
But he is the world champion.
Again, I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. This is an exclusive interview from Fight Hype with T Diddy.
So you do get a chance to get a belt.
Exactly, bro. But why are we going to get from that? 35%? You know?
Now, they haven't negotiated anything, but let it play out.
Ain't no money in that fight.
Okay.
But he is the world champion, so you do get a chance to get a belt.
Exactly, bro. But why are we gonna fight Regis Prograis when we ain't gonna get the money that we're supposed to get? Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't understand, bro. You know, we want to fight with Top Rank. We want to be on ESPN. We want to fight, you know, with that network, so we can get what everybody chases, money.
Yeah.
And belts. The belts are gonna come. You know, we getting Josh Taylor like in July, but I told Bob, Bob, we ain't fighting Josh Taylor unless you give us a fight before July.
Now, this is the only issue I have with this. On YouTube, online, all I saw, and on Twitter, all I saw was Teofimo Lopez and them saying, we want Regis Prograis, we're gonna beat him, I'm gonna do A, B, C, and D. You guys was calling this man out. I got the receipts. He was calling them out. So if you knew that, the money ain't going to be there, 35%, this and that, and you haven't even negotiated with this guy, what was the purpose of you calling them out? And I got Regis Prograis by decapitation myself. And I like Teofimo, but that's just me. But like, what was the purpose of you calling them out? I'm just asking for a friend. But let's continue.
To have a fight, we need to fight in April or the beginning of May or end of April. We need to have a fight.
Gotcha.
You know, and then we can make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my son ain't scared of nobody, bro. I mean, I would love to fight Regis Prograis right now because my son will box the shit out of him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I heard some rumors that even his wife was saying like, you know, I don't want my husband fighting with Teofimo Lopez because you know he's dangerous, this and that. You know, I don't know how true that is, but I've heard like people talking about that. You know what I'm saying? But we want Regis. We want Regis.
Hey, now, hold on. Now, I heard some rumors now. I heard some rumors, you know, I heard some rumors that Big Booty, I heard some rumors now from Big Booty Judy when she was talking to one leg up Sarah at Tootsie Strip Club, Gentlemen's Club in Miami Gardens, that Regis Prograis' wife was talking to the bouncer at the door who overheard Shawty Big Nuts telling Chico Stick, who was talking to Hog Head Cheese at the time, that Regis, that his wife don't want him to fight Regis Prograis. He said, that's what I Hold on. Hey, buddy. Bro. Hold on. Do that again. Let's do this again.
Or the beginning of May or end of April, we need to have a fight.
Okay.
I mean, I would love to fight Regis Prograis right now because my son will box the shit out of him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
he confident.
You know, I heard some rumors that even his wife was saying like, you know, I don't want my husband fighting with Teofimo Lopez because you know he's dangerous, this and that. You know, I don't know how true that is.
Okay.
But I've heard like people talking about that. You know what I'm saying? But we want Regis. We want Regis. Why wouldn't we want Regis?
Okay.
I mean, that's the fights that we like. People that come to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? You know,
I know that I've spoken to Regis on several occasions.
Okay.
And he was just telling me that, you know, like he wants to fight you guys. You know, he considers you guys good fighters, or he considers your son a good fighter.
Okay.
And he would love to fight him. So
that's the fight. That's the fight to be made.
Mm-hmm.
Him and my son.
Okay.
That's the biggest fight. Now you're talking about Adrian Broner. What the fuck is that all about?
Hold on, I'm not finished. Let's go see what the people say. I want to show y'all what the people saying though. Let's go ahead and see. Y'all want to see what the people say? Come we do it for the people, by the people, other people, become covering the people. Now let's see what the people say. I want y'all to see what the people saying down here in the comment section. When I go to the comment section, the people calling cap. The people say this is cap. Listen to this guy right here. Antonio Winchester. He say blatantly decking that man. T.O. was tough at 135. Now he's tender. Let's go to the next comment. Art said he won't let T.O. go anywhere near Prograis. He knows his son isn't built for that type of brutality. Let's go over here. This brother right here say, I don't think he realizes that his son was never one time undisputed. Let's go over here. This guy right here say, what Senior is trying to say is this. He say, Regis is too dangerous of a fight for my son. That's what the people saying. I'm not saying this. The people are saying this. This guy right here say, every time I see an interview of this guy, I'm going to just start dropping clown emojis. Okay. This guy right here, GD, say, talking in circles. They are cowards and scared of Regis. I say, you are the mandatory and don't want to force the champ to fight. It's embarrassing. See, I didn't even know that. So Teofimo is the mandatory? Interesting. That's right, because what's her name turned it down? Ramirez turned it down, so I guess Tio was next. So this guy right here say, they are outright shook. Senior started off, then got boxed in 4 walls worth. Okay. This guy right here, CJ said, scary. He said, scary ass, shaking my head. Thought Tio said it wasn't about the money. They said a whole lot of stuff. Right here, this guy right here said, it's clear. They don't want that fight. He said, not even a split second did I think this fight was ever going to happen. Bro, this what the people saying. The people are saying this. The people calling cap. That's what the people are saying. The people are calling cap. That's all I'm saying, right? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Now, you guys know I like T. Diddy. And what you say, Halim, you say Sandor to Martin schooled him. Okay? And what you say? You say senior dissing AB? Yeah. See.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, but I guess, but you have made it clear that Regis will not be next. The money isn't necessarily there right now.
Listen, it's not right now. I think that once we beat Josh Taylor or Catterall, because you never know, bro. Catterall, a lot of people thought that he won that last fight. So Josh Taylor's not an easy motherfucking grounds right now. You know what I'm saying? So he could lose that fight. Do I want him to lose? No. Because I want Josh Taylor. I want the champion. I want to show the whole world my son is going to be 2-time undisputed at 135, 140. And I want him to be the first to do it. You know what I'm saying? I was a little bit like fucking scared because, you know, I didn't want Errol Spence to fight Crawford because that would have fucked us up. You know what I'm saying? If Crawford would have beat Errol Spence, he would have been 2-time world champion, 2 times undisputed, and that would have hurt us. So I really didn't want that fight. You know, so now we get the opportunity to be able to fight, you know, Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis next after whoever the fuck they give us in May. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be smart with this fucking shit.
I did my first time here. I didn't hear the interview throughout its entirety. I always stopped at like the 2:45 minute mark, 2 minutes and 45 second mark. Bro, I didn't even hear that part. Oh my God. Oh. Shout out to my dog T. Diddy.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we got Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like, "Yo, what do you think? What do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together?" And Eddie said, "That shit is a good idea." I think the only person that can beat Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son. You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro. They're bums.
But once Teofimo became undisputed, look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
Bro. Man, how can you not like T. Diddy, man? Bro, let me tell you something, bro. Bro, I love T. Diddy. I ain't gonna lie, boy, I love T. Diddy, bro. Bro, T. Diddy, boy, goddamn. Boy, T. Diddy. Boy, listen, his interviews be classic. Bro, his interviews be... his interviews... Yeah, see, we didn't want. See, we didn't want Crawford to fight Errol Spence. And if he win, then he'll be 2-time undisputed. He'll get there before we do. We want to be the first to do. So I got a question. I just got one question. Okay, in order to be 2-time undisputed, right? You're going to have to fight the champions in at 140-pound division, right? So last time I checked, Regis Prograis is one of those champions. He has a WBC belt. So you're going to have to fight a guy, beat him, and take his belt, and then collect the other belts. But it starts with the first belt. Unless you're fighting a guy that's a unified champion, then if you beat him, you're going to win multiple titles from that one guy that collected 1 or 2 belts, right? So if your goal is to become undisputed at 140, why not fight the champion, Regis Prograis, who you're mandatory to? I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. You get what I'm saying? So. But anyways, shout out to T. Diddy, man. Shout out to T. Diddy. What chances do you guys give Anthony Yarde in this fight? And you got Anthony Yarde. I got Kid Austin winning by 8th and 9th rounds, knockout, beating the guy he's fighting. What chance did you guys get him? And what I say, you say nobody talks about Matias at 140 because he's actually took a body in the ring. As a matter of fact, let's look and see. Let's see who the top guys are. Let's see who the top guys are. Let's see. Super light. No. Super light. Let's see who the top guys are. Finna blow it up, blow it up. I can't see ya. All right. See what the top. Hey, shout out to what do you say? So Detective Lopez, you say 20%? All right. Alberto, you say 13%? Troll, you say he might go 3 rounds, so 20%? Okay. Jaime, you say 0%. Okay. Hey, what do you say? Passion for beauty. You say Senior got the plug straight from Colombia. hey, you say he got the plug straight from Colombia.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Anthony Yarde. Let's see. What you say, E-Money? You said you got it 50-50. Okay, 50-50. Okay. Halim said you give Yarde a 5% chance. Okay. El Noni, what you say, fam? You say Yarde got his ish knocked out by a washed-up Kovalev. Beterbiev looks and still fights like he's in his prime. Okay. Let me see let's see what everybody else talking about. Greatest, what you say, fam? You say you got a 60-40, 60-40 fight. Okay. Dr. Paul say I'm out here on a limb 40%. I mean, Anthony Yarde is a big, strong fighter, but I have no one that can tell me anything he can do outside him being big and strong. Follow. You say trust. If you want to make some easy money, bet on Yarde. Okay. M. Cole said I give 55% chance. 55%.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
55% chance to Yarde. Okay. Fowler says 60-40. All right. Halim say 95%. I'm okay. So okay, let me rephrase the question. Let me rephrase the question. Let me rephrase the question. If the fight goes past 6 rounds, who would you favor to win that fight if it go past 6 rounds? If the fight go past 6 rounds, who would you favor to win that fight if the fight go past 6 rounds? That's a good question. If the fight go past 6 rounds, who would you favor to win that fight? Think about that. Let me see. What you say? You say Beterbiev by KO in 9. Marquis say Beterbiev. Beterbiev by brutal beating. Beterbiev, Yarde is 100% Beterbiev, okay. Beterbiev by KO in 10th, 11th round. Shout out to Kenny. He said, I wouldn't be surprised if Tio went out to Pedraza. He said, Beterbiev, first 6, last 6, all 12, any round or every round. Okay. Nah, because some people feel that Yarde will win, but he got to win within 6 rounds by knockout. But if it go past 6 rounds, some people feel that, it'll go to Beterbiev. But maybe Yarde can outbox him. Who knows? I mean, I'm not. For me, I'm betting on Beterbiev. To be honest with you, I have no faith. I don't like this style. I don't like this style. I think stylistically, this fight is going to be all wrong for Yarde. That just me stylistically. I looked at it, man. I broke it down, and I'm like, man, footwork, ring IQ, the way he throw those punches and angles, the leverage that he throws his punches at. I know he's gonna be doing the shoulder roll. If he do the shoulder roll, then I mean this fight gonna be close. And for me, I don't trust Tunde, man. I don't trust Tunde at all. I like Tunde. Tunde more like a hype man to me. I don't really look at him as no trainer, to be honest with you. I don't look at him as no trainer. I don't trust his adjustment game. Will they be able to make adjustments? I just don't. I just don't. I don't trust Tunde. And again, I like Tunde. He's a nice guy, I see him, you know what I mean? Lions in the camp, you know what I mean? But other than that, I don't. Other than that, I don't know, man. Shout out to Mary. What you say? You say people who think Yarde will win in the first 6 are wrong, coach. You say Tunde will have Yarde trying to box. His only shot is to go all guns blazing like Smith and Johnson did. And you know what, though? That's why I have him losing. See what you just said, Marion? His only shot is to go all guns blazing. My thing is this. If that's his shot, and he go all guns blazing, he's going to tire himself out. If he tires himself out and he go all guns blazing, you know when you open up like that offensively, you leave yourself open for what? Counters. You leave yourself up open for counters. And some telling me that's what Tunde gonna tell him to do. Some telling me, yeah, man, you got him. He's go all out. You're bigger than him. You're stronger than him. You're more powerful. Some telling me, dog, like, man, that ain't gonna work against this dude. You have to be you got to be tactful. You got to be very tactical when you're fighting this guy. If you go all guns blazing, you big, you strong, landing with the power shots, he gonna get clipped like that, bro. He gonna get clipped like that. You know what I mean? Like let's break it down. From a footwork standpoint, I would say Anthony Yarde is a little bit more athletic than Beterbiev. I would give him that. He's a little bit more athletic. I would even say that Anthony Yarde probably has a powerful right hand. For argument's sake. He's big, he's strong. But who is he knocked out? That's one. Two, stylistically, from a footwork standpoint, I kind of like Beterbiev's methodical approach. I like the way he throws his punches with leverage. He's never out of position when he throws his punch. I see Yarde being out of position quite a few times. Anthony Yarde telegraphs his right hand. He loads up on that right when he loads, and you're not going to be able to hit this guy like that. We know he's going to do the shoulder roll. So he's going to get on the ropes. He's going to get on the ropes, and he's going to try to do his best Floyd Mayweather impression. And then come back with the right hand. And then maybe come over the top with the left hook, stuff like that. He's going to try to style and profile. I want to see what Anthony Yarde's mid-range game is going to be like. How well can he work behind that jab? Can he set the right hand up? Because we know he want to land the right hand. We know that. You get what I'm saying? If this fight is in the pocket, man, he can't fight this. He can't fight this dude in that pocket, man. He can't fight this dude in that pocket. And he's not slick enough, in my opinion. I mean, he can avoid some shots and, you know what I mean? Yada, 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 yada. Again, Anthony Yarde can land that bomb. But if he don't land the bomb, and Anthony Yarde can potentially get a knockdown in this fight. He can knock Beterbiev down, but Beterbiev can knock Anthony Yarde down as well. That's why I say, guys, if you make it to 6 rounds, after the 6th round, it's going to tell me a lot because stamina plays a part in it. Now you're going to really have to make these adjustments that these coaches are going to have to make in the corner. Who's going to be able to make the best adjustments? Beterbiev has power in both hands. He's never off balance when he throws his punches. He gets hit, but he's also has pretty good timing. He's an excellent body puncher. He's very methodical in his approach. He has very high ring IQ. I don't see anything that Anthony Yarde is going to bring to the table that Beterbiev hasn't seen before. I don't think Anthony Yarde can outthink Beterbiev in the ring. What I mean by that is, I'm not saying he's not intelligent. I'm not saying that at all. I don't want anybody mistaking me. I'm talking about from a ring IQ standpoint. You get what I'm saying? I just when I keep looking at it, I keep coming back to the same thing. Anthony Yarde is a big, strong guy. He's looking to land that right hand. That's what I see. He's gonna load up on it. And if he misses, he's gonna be out of position. You know what I mean? That's what I keep coming back to that. I keep coming back to that same thing. Hey, what to say, M. Cole? You said Yarde will fight mid-range, throw jab 1 through 4, and 5 and 6, go for the knockout and get it. Okay. Okay. All right, M. Cole, we'll see. If he fight a mid-range, we'll see. We'll see. I think I don't know. I think Yarde probably should fight him more on the outside. Who has the reach? I wonder who has the reach in this fight. I think Yarde should probably fight him more on the outside. I think he should try to fight him more on the outside. And then too, we talking about Anthony Yarde's power. What about Beterbiev's power? Y'all get what I'm saying? What about Beterbiev's power? We know Anthony Yarde is a big, strong, powerful guy, but what about Beterbiev's power? How do you feel? How do you feel that Anthony Yarde will receive that power once he get hit? You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Knockdown 305. What did he say, fam? He said Yarde likes to throw that backhand to the body. Good luck. Yeah. If he reaches with it, Fowler says Artur is 38 years old. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? He's 38 years old, so what does that have to do with anything? You say Beterbiev the bigger man, coach. No, I just saw. So from what I saw, it looked like Anthony Yarde looks bigger than me. Anthony Yarde looks bigger than me. He looks like a bigger guy. You know what I mean? But I mean, it don't. You know, not that it matters. Both of them made the weight. You get what I'm saying? Both of them made the weight. So, but Ben Gunn said he's on the wrong side of 30. Okay. Again, what does that mean? So you're of the opinion that Beterbiev is 38 years old. He's old, and Yarde youth. I think Yarde is what, 31, 32? He's going to be able to use his youth athleticism and power to knock the old man out. So I think one thing that you're overlooking is when you look at a fighter's age, it's one thing that you have to factor. You have to factor what type of punishment have they taken for their age. That plays a lot. If you've been in a lot of wars and stuff like that, that plays a lot. That you have to factor that in as well. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, this is Oru from out of Savannah, Georgia. How you doing?
What's going on, fam? Out of Savannah, Georgia. Talk to me.
Anthony Yarde, I believe he's going to get knocked out. I don't see anybody beating Beterbiev at that weight. Has he been to any war? I don't think he's been in no real knockout dragouts. He's still pretty durable, and I think what Anthony Yarde, he lost by what did he lost? He lost by knockout from the Kovalev.
Anthony Yarde lost. He lost by he lost to Kovalev.
Because he gassed out.
He gassed
so
out.
He gassed out. Yeah, so I don't think
he got stopped.
I'm not saying that he got built up.
He got stopped with a jab too. He got stopped with a jab.
And that's one of Beterbiev's hardest punches is that jab. I think I don't want to say it'll be a quick night, but I think I don't see him. Especially, I haven't seen Yarde fighting a lot. I don't think he's been that active, and I just think that Beterbiev is him and Beterbiev. They are going to be the big match to unify all those belts. So I'm not going to hold you up. I got to run up inside this little chiropractor real quick, but hopefully I get to call you and chop it up with you next time.
Yes, sir. Salute, man. Thank you for calling in, man. Brother from Savannah, Georgia. Shout out to Major Key. Shout out to Major Key Boxing in the building. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Hey, how much faith? What my main man at? Hey, follow. How much faith do you have in each fighter's corner being able to make the proper adjustments? Or no, forget that. Not because the fighter is the one that's going to have to make the adjustments in the ring himself. So, like when I look at adjustments, which fighter do I have more confidence in being able to make the right adjustments in the fight? And I keep leaning towards Beterbiev. You get what I'm saying? I think that Yarde is going to depend on his strength, his athleticism, and his power. And I think Beterbiev is going to depend on his ring IQ, his power, of course. I'm writing all this stuff down. His ability to be able to outthink his opponent in the ring. So that's ring IQ. Well, I already got that. I already got that ring IQ. I keep thinking, you know what I keep thinking about this fight, guys? I keep thinking about, and I think Beterbiev is probably more of a tactician in this fight. I think Yarde is going to come with brute strength, force, go for the knockout. That's what I see. I see him coming, going for the knockout, and he can't potentially get it. But if it don't work, then what? Because if he gasses out, then what? You get what I'm saying? That's why I say I want to see at what range he's going to fight. Will Yarde hold his ground and fight him in the middle of the ring? How would he? Is he going to fight mid-range? At some point in time, this fight will be a close range fight. When it's close range, Yarde is going to go in the shoulder roll. He's going to do that. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, he doesn't do it great myself. He doesn't do it great myself. You know what I mean? He doesn't do it great in myself. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see how it play out. We'll see how it play out. Shout out to Mr. I know boxing.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say, Coach, Yarde is just another bodybuilder. AJ, Beterbiev in 6 to 7 rounds. Yeah, he looks. You know, on Yarde does look like just a big muscular guy. He looks like a big muscular guy. You know what I mean? Big dude, big strong dude. And when people talk about him, you know what I mean? When people talk about him, they talk about just him being big, strong, and powerful. That's it. And you do know that in boxing, just when you fight the top level guys, if that's all you bring to the table, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna need more than that. You're gonna need more than that. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. We'll see. He said Yarde looks like a cruiserweight, built wise, not 175. Yeah, listen, Yarde look like a big muscular dude, bro. Like that's just a big muscular dude. I think his muscles are gonna betray him. Shout out to Goozy. What to say, fam? You say salam, coach, from the UK. Shout out to the UK. Rockman, what's going on, Rockman? Rockman, what's going on? He said, man, these YouTube streets getting crazy. He said, Blue Blood just had Roy Jones on. Everything Boxing went live around the same time with the title, exposing Blue Blood. What they saying about Blue Blood? What they saying about Blue? Marquis said he gonna gas out. He said they're gonna be trouble. Now walk it out. What to say, Major Key? He said it was last year, wasn't it? He said you asked me about English. Oh, you talking to somebody else? I'm gonna say any advantage Yarde has. AJ, okay, hold on. Yeah, I ain't, man. I ain't betting on Yarde. I got I'm betting on Beterbiev, man. Carter, what's the name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore. How you be? How you be? How you be?
Troy from Beemont, talk to me.
Well, you know, just from me being a fan and I'm standing outside and I'm looking in, you have one guy who has a truckload of power, but he's not that fleet of foot, right? Which is the European gentleman. Then you have the young brother here who's known to, you know, he could move and he could punch also once he settles himself. I haven't seen him fight in a while, so I don't know if he's grown since the Kovalev fight and he's learned how to pace himself and all that. But if I'm looking at it from, you know, how I'm looking at it, I'm gonna go to Yarde only because of his youth, and he has the strength and the movement to maybe TKO him in the later rounds, because this guy is not very fleet of foot at all. He's powerful and he's a good boxer, but he's slow on his feet. And I think that probably be like, that's probably like, you know, his Achilles heel in this fight. Right?
No, you saying right. I don't agree with that, but that's what you saying right. Yeah.
No, I'm saying right just to say right. I don't need you to agree with me. Yeah, I'm just saying right. But that's how I'm seeing it, man. So I'm gonna go with Yarde and see what happens. And no, I'm not going with Yarde because I'm a Yarde, so stop it. I'm just going with Yarde because I looked at this fight from, you know, certain angles. All right, brother. You have a good day, man.
Shout out to Troy from B-More, man. Salute, fam. Shout out to JRG. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What did he say? He said the only change. He said the only change. Y'all, I guess you're trying to say the only chance. The only chance Yarde has is to make it a boring fight and out jab him. Yeah, I see you on that. I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking forward to this fight. To be honest with you, I really am. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's the inevitable. D Block, D Town, D City, D-ville, Baltimore, stand up. What's up, Coach?
What's going on, D Block? Talk to me.
Friday, man. That's what's up. Friday. It's a good day. It's a good day to call in. Just want to let you know. So this fight's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow in London.
Huh?
Yes, sir. The fight is tomorrow in London.
Oh, awesome. Okay. I'm thinking, you know, is this the same type of fight that's going to be compared to when Stevens lost his WBC title? Do you remember the lightweight champion where he was supposed to fight Kovalev, but it never happened?
You mean some of the light heavyweight? Yeah, you talking about? I don't know if it's going to be like that, or I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that?
So what I'm saying is when a young upcoming fighter like, what was his name, Glovskov or something like that, the same guy that fought Beterbiev for that WBC, they fought.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, he beat Stevens, and then Stevens got hurt.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Stevens got put in a coma. We ended up going in a
yeah,
coma.
Yeah, he got put in a coma. Now, of course, it's not going to, I mean, history might repeat itself, but we don't want that to happen, of course. That, you know, it's just something bad that happened to him. But do you think that Beterbiev, because, you know, at the end of the day, age, I mean, power comes with you, but also that age and you know, he ain't a Terminator. Like they always say, like with Rocky, when he hit that Russian guy, like he bleeds too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but then we also know that Yarde has a chinny chin, Coach.
Yeah, so my thing is, what have Beterbiev shown you? Before he was 38, he was 37. So what have Beterbiev shown you that tells you that his age is going to be a factor in this fight?
Well, age catches up to all of us, Coach. We know that, me and you. You know, at the end of the day, we can't do the things that we can do. So imagine these guys that put their body through a lot. I mean, it's going to catch up to you no matter what. I mean, Floyd don't look like he's Floyd anymore. Pacquiao is not Pacquiao. So, I mean, in boxing always tells you the truth, right? I mean, you could look at Ali you could look at a lot of great fighters that age always caught up to them, no matter what. Look at Roy Jones Jr. But that was a different circumstance because of the weight drain. So I'll just keep it. I won't put his name in there. So I think there've been a lot of boxers, a lot of boxer punchers come in there and they try to go at him, and they haven't been able to do anything because he has a great chin. But I really think Yarde has a chance, Coach. I really do.
Yeah. I mean, I think he got a chance too. But what his chance is, he's going to have to knock him out within the first 6 rounds, in my opinion. That's his chance.
Let me ask you a question because I know it's getting late. Do you think Kovalev, which fought Yarde, right? Do you think that Kovalev is a harder puncher than Beterbiev?
No.
No?
No.
So, mythical matchup, okay, before we hang up. Do you think Kovalev, right? Kovalev versus Beterbiev, who do you think would have won that fight in their prime? I just need, if you could give me an answer to that.
I would go with I don't know, it depends because Kovalev in his prime, he was good, but he had a really good jab. John David Jackson was his trainer. I would probably go with Beterbiev still, though. I'll go Beterbiev still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Coach. I love that answer, but I would have to go with Kovalev because Kovalev had a hell of a jab and his movement was good. He was a good technician.
All right. Hey,
All right,
shout
Coach.
out to D-Block, man. Salute, fam.
Yeah, he's there.
Hey, shout out to Dr. Repper. Hey, okay. Dropping them 2 pounds on your boy. He said Beterbiev 6 through 8, Yarde with gas, on the back foot. So, you know, but that's another thing. Like, is he going to fight more on that back foot or not? So we're going to see. We're going to see as well. I'm like, that's the thing though. Like, this fight can go anywhere. And I'm really, really, really anxious. I'm really looking forward to seeing this fight. I am really looking forward to seeing this fight, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm really anxious to see this fight. Hold on, what's going on? What y'all said about Blue? Y'all talk about Blue? What's going on? What Blue did? He said he had Roy Jones. He had Roy Jones on the show. He said power is one skill that can extend your career. Yeah, but I'm saying I haven't seen anything up until this point that showed me that Beterbiev's age is going to be a factor. Like he slowed down. Like I haven't seen anything where he slowed down at, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So, like if I look at the fight prior, I can't sit back and say, well, the fight prior to that, you start seeing some slippage here. I haven't seen it yet. You know what I mean? So I can't automatically assume that, okay, now he's 38. When he fights Yarde, we automatically going to start seeing slippage. I don't know. You know what I mean? Shout out to M. Cole. He said the best fight for that day. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best fight for that day. I really do. Eddie Val, what's going on, Eddie Val? Marquis, what did he say? He said, I don't see any holes in Beterbiev. Yeah, I don't see it yet neither. That's what I'm saying. Like I haven't seen anything yet. I mean, every fighter gets hit. I haven't seen a fighter that don't get hit. You know what I mean? So and they say he get hit. Okay, well, welcome to the fight game, partner. This is what happened in boxing. You get hit. Fighters do get hit. So, he's only had 18, 19 fights, 19 pro fights, but he had like 1 million amateur fights. I think he had like 300 amateur fights or something of that sort. How many amateur fights? Dude got a hell of a ring IQ. Definitely got that. Let me see. Artur Beterbiev, yeah. He's 38 years old. He's only had 18 pro fights. Let's see. Anthony Yarde is 23-2. Yeah, he's only had 18 pro fights, but he probably had, I think he had 1 million. I think he had 1 million amateur fights. Something like maybe like 300 amateur fights. Yeah. I think he had like 1 million amateur fights, something like that. I want to say maybe he had like 300 amateur fights, if I'm not mistaken. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey man, it's Dr. Repper. Calling from the UK. How you doing, Coach? All right?
What's going on, fam? You calling from the UK? Talk to me.
Yeah. So it's just a quick one. I think Beterbiev all day, man. I don't think Yarde is going to want to fight on the back foot. I just don't think he's going to have a lot of choice, to be honest. I think that Philly shell defense that Tunde's got him working behind does not work for him at all. I think he's going to feel a couple of stiff jabs, and he's going to do what everybody else does. He's going to get tentative, he's going to fight mid-range, and then he's going to be on his bike. And as soon as he's going backwards, that's it. Beterbiev's just going to keep cutting the ring and cutting the ring and cutting the ring, and he's going to gas and he's going to get stopped. So that's why I'm saying he's going to get stopped 6 to 8. I think his only chance is to, you know, try blow him out early, but I just don't see it, to be honest. I think Beterbiev's too tough. He's too precise. His boxing's massively underrated.
Yeah.
He spoils really well. He's a tough man. He's a tough man. I don't think Yarde's got the quality to beat him, basically. But anyway, that's it. That's what I think.
What's your name? What's your name is again, brother? What's your name is again?
It's Rich, Dr. Repper.
Oh, Rick. Oh, Dr. Repper, man. Hey, thank you for calling in, fam. Dr. Repper, man. Salute, fam. Hey, yeah, that was a good breakdown, man. I really appreciate you calling. Thank you for calling in, brother. Salute. You can't stand up.
Oh, look, no way.
You can't stand up. Hey, what you say, Wayne? You say Beterbiev took 2 years off because of contract problems. You know what? I forgot all about that, Wayne. Wayne, I forgot all about that. He did take 2 years off. I forgot all about that. A lot of you, listen, hey, Wayne, do you remember when Beterbiev was signed to the PBC? How many people remember when Beterbiev was signed to the PBC? I remember when he was with the PBC. PBC started in what, 2015? I remember he was over there. He hurried up and got up out of that. He hurried up and got up out of that contract. Do y'all remember that? He used to be a PBC fighter. And I don't think they knew what to do with him, and he got out of it somehow. I want you guys to hear something, because I'm gonna talk about this Monday. I got the Water Boys coming on Monday. But I want you guys to hear something. Because I heard what you say, James DeGalley too? Okay. Gertz, you say you remember? Now, I want you guys to hear something. Because I heard somebody bring up a lot of guys. Are you guys familiar with Bernard Hopkins? And this ain't no shade to nobody. So I don't want nobody taking it as shade. But I want you to hear something. Because online, we like to talk about contracts, 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, this and that. And people who are, you have guys who the pendulum swing both ways. But I want you to hear something, because I've heard this from Floyd Schofield as well.
See if they want to take their own careers.
Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Brian from South Carolina.
Brian from South Carolina, talk to me.
Yeah, I just got a question, man. I don't know if you ever heard about it though. Only reason I think I'm rooting for Yarde, but I seen Proud sparring of Yarde, man. He one of my favorite UK fighters. I just hate the fact he don't do no sparring though. You ever heard about that?
No, I ain't heard of that. He don't do sparring?
Nah, he don't do no sparring, man. He do a lot of pad work, and the guy who does the pad work with him, like, might, throw hooks at him, jabs at him, but he doesn't do no sparring. So how can you handle a hard punch when it come down to it? That's why I think he got dropped with Kovler with a jab.
Man, that's crazy. How he don't do sparring?
Yeah.
What fighter that don't do sparring?
You want on, man, like, when you get time on some chill, just do a little research on him, man. Like Yarde, one of my favorite UK fighters, but he don't do no sparring.
Oh man, bro, yeah, he in trouble. If he if he don't do no sparring, he better spar for this dude right here. He better spar for this guy. Yeah.
And my thing is, you don't do no sparring. How you know where your punching limit was? I ain't gonna say your punching limit there, but I tell you absorb punch. You know, if it makes sense, what I'm saying.
No. You're right. You're right about that. We don't know what your punch resistance is gonna be like coming up against a guy like this, because you haven't brought guys in to spar that could probably be just as big as him, or if not bigger, and you could just feel what's coming at you and be able to gauge distance and range and timing and just work on certain strategies. Sparring is very important.
Yeah, man. Like he does, man. I've been watching y'all for a few years, man. Like, and he don't do it. Like he don't do it, man. When you try to do your research on him, he don't do no sparring. Like the big guy that normally in his camp, like he put on mitt and do a lot of slap boxing with him. That's about it.
Yeah.
No, not Tunde. Tunde, the smaller guy, the real big. Yeah, the real buffer guy. I guess that's another trainer of him or whatever. But yeah, man, he don't do no sparring, man. And if you look back on that Kovalev fight, he got dropped with a jab, man. That jab wasn't really strong, and Kovalev was kind of up the age. No,
I don't know. I find that hard to believe he don't spar. I'm gonna do some research on it. He got to spar.
Man.
He got to spar. He got to spar somebody.
If you find anything going, I'm telling you, I'm subscribed to you, so I'm one of my favorite so I be in tune. If you find something, man, like a couple partners who like we cannot find, and I tell you no lie, I found a little footage that he doesn't do sparring. Now Tunde said that.
Okay,
that's why I didn't like Tunde.
I'll look it up. All right, hey, shout out to Brian from South Carolina. Salute, fam. Yeah, he got a spar. He got a spar. I want you guys to hit it.
Managing the traffic.
I want you guys to hear this. I want you guys to hear this, right? Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. I want you guys to hear this. This is Bernard Hopkins did an interview, and he broke down what's currently going on with these PBC contracts, these fighters, and why we're seeing a lot of things that we're seeing while all these fights being on pay-per-view. I want you guys to hear this. Now, I've heard this already, but I want you guys to hear this from other people, from other fighters I talked to, actually.
Take their own careers and their own decisions in their hand and make the fights like Tank is doing. That's waiting on a limbo to see if they want to take their own careers and their own decisions in their hand and make the fights like Tank is doing. Is really managing the traffic that's going to start to trigger in other fighters. But
now this is Bernard Hopkins. This is Bernard Hopkins. I want you to listen to this.
Them guys is really managing the traffic that's going to start to trigger in other fighters. Bud Crawford. Them guys going to start it. That fight didn't happen with him and Spence. Yo, what they're going to do when they see the door open, them young fighters, they're going to sit back and say, oh, they're going to say, no, wait, they need us, don't go nowhere. That was good 3 or 4, 5 years ago when they was getting 12-round money for 4-rounders.
Now he's talking about the PBC, how some of the fighters were getting paid. They were getting paid a whole lot of money for fighting 4-round fights. He said it was good then, but I want you to listen to this.
Al Heyman can't pay them that no more. That bitch, they need us, don't go nowhere. That was good 3 or 4, 5 years ago when they was getting 12-round money for 4-rounders. Al Heyman can't pay them that no more. That been stopped. And they all scattering now. They all come in. Hey, can you let me in? And you got to remember, every time you still fight, if that contract is still live by the date it expired, you got to get that man 25% of your money.
Now, I'm gonna play the rest of it. What he's explaining is, now you got Cool Boy. He's fighting a new way in Japan. Tank Davis is, hey, I want to fight this fight with Ryan Garcia. I don't care nothing about it being a different network, but Ryan Garcia wanted that fight too, so they signed off on everything. He got A-side to death, but it is what it is, right? But I want you to hear something here. But he broke this down so lovely. I remember when I had Kid Austin on this show. Remember when I had Floyd Schofield? And I want to get him back on the show. And he spoke about what this contract is like, the contract that he received. He broke it down. Now, he did say that Top Rank sent him a whack contract as well. But he said that the contract that he received from Al Heyman He wanted to control his intellectual property. They wanted to control everything. Now, Al Haymon is a financial advisor, not a promoter, quote unquote. But he was saying that even after the contract expires, we still have to get permission from him if we want to take on another fight with another company. That was the particular contract that they received. But let's continue.
To realize that I gotta give Al my money. Yes, he's not a buyer. You gotta get that man 25% of your money. Every time you still fight, if that contract is still live by the date it expired, you gotta get that man 25% of your money. They starting to realize now I gotta give Al my money. Yes, he's not a promoter, he's an advisor. He got around the Muhammad Ali Act that I stood up for. He made that law. Look at the memoirs on every Google it and you'll see Bernard Hopkins talked at this in the hearings. So now y'all got Duke because he's under the advisor, which the Ali Act doesn't cover. But now you over here with Aram, you over here with us, you over here with that, and they're like, oh, everybody's working together. No.
What's good, YouTube?
I gotta look at the rest. I gotta listen. I listened to the entire interview, right? No, I think it was like the last 2 minutes I didn't hear. So I gotta listen to the last 2 minutes. But I have fighters who I talk to. That's over there. And again, Showtime, if they don't put the money up for the fights, or Fox don't put the money up for the fights, then a lot of fights won't get made because this is why everything has to be put on pay-per-view. Because the networks are going to be the ones that have to foot the bill. But the networks don't want to foot the bill anymore. So you're going to have, okay, if you want to make $5, $6, $7 million, I can give you a 1.5. But if you want to get the rest of your money, we're going to put it on pay-per-view. The network, like, okay, we just going to get a cut or whatever y'all sell. You know, you can pay to get it on our network or whatever. However they work that out, right? And the fighter has to get the rest of his money on pay-per-view versus back then. Remember when the PPC started out, there was free TV. Remember Keith Thurman wasn't fighting on pay-per-view. Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, they was fighting just on regular network. They wasn't fighting pay-per-view, getting paid $3, $4 million to fight each other. You get what I'm saying? Now Keith Thurman has to fight on pay-per-view if he wants to make the kind of money he wants to make. But if the fans don't buy it, pay-per-view is just if the fans buy that fight, they're paying your salary. But if the fans don't buy it, then what? The money ain't there like it was when Waddell and Reed, gave Al Haymon all that money. That money ain't there no more like that. So this is why you got King Kong Ortiz has to fight on pay-per-view. King Kong Ortiz ain't pay-per-view worthy. This is why they couldn't offer Crawford or according to what Spence said, or Spence a guarantee. The money not there. Canelo, and I say this, I still say this, dog. I still believe this in my heart. I think Canelo he broke the bank. I think Canelo, now they probably, even though they make the money back or maybe they broke even, I just think, man, that Canelo came through with that 40, 50 million guarantee. I just think that did something, bro. That right there just. Haleen, what you say? You say Hopkins said the same thing back in the mid-'80s and 90s. Yeah, see, Hopkins, well, not in the mid-'80s. You mean in the 90s. Because Hopkins got out of prison like 88, 87, 88, somewhere up in there. But Bernard Hopkins had a terrible experience with Don King. Bernard Hopkins was the type of fighter that he managed himself. He made his own fights. And promoters like Don King, they hated dealing with Bernard Hopkins because B-Hop wasn't going to get got. There was no fighter that I knew of who understood a boxing contract more than Bernard Hopkins. If there was one that understood the business of boxing more than Bernard Hopkins at that time, name him. True. I remember when Bernard Hopkins, they were trying to blackball him at one point. But Bernard Hopkins held his ground. He kept fighting. He kept fighting his mandatories. He kept winning. And next thing you know, all the chickens came home to roost. He ended up getting Tito Trinidad in the ring. Ended up getting, now even though they ended up moving up eventually, they ended up getting Oscar De La Hoya in the ring. He started getting the top guys. When they were Don King was trying to go around him, then it came a point they eventually had to deal with him. In today's time, fighters like Bernard Hopkins, they say, you do bad business. That's what they say. They say, you do bad business. You don't know how to do business. I literally heard a guy say today, I was listening to Bernie the Boxer. Guy called into his show and said Terrence Crawford did bad business. He said, give me an example of some bad business he did. He said, man, if he would have took that fight with Spence, he could have made 30 times, he could have made 3 times more than what he made at BLK Prime. He said, you do know that they told him that we don't have any guarantee for you. You're going to get 35% of whatever we tell you the fight make. You do know that, right? He said, yeah, but he should have took that because he would have made triple that on the next fight. You do know that in the next fight, they said that the deal that if we would agree to the deal in the first fight, it was going to be the exact same thing. We were going to still get 35%, no guarantee. We was going to get the exact same deal in the first fight that we did in the second fight. You do know that, right? He still should have did. He should have took this. He should have took that. So he said, well, since you know so much about business, tell me what fights have you helped negotiate in the sport of boxing? Can you give me an example of any fights that you negotiated where you can give me an example of what good contracts are, what good deals in that, what good business is in boxing? Tell me what your experience is in boxing. He killed them dead. Because these guys who doing all the arguing, they have no experience in none of this stuff, including myself. And this is the problem that I have with these network fans. They're not fans of boxers or the boxing. They're fans of networks. I like to call them two-figure niggas. Bernard Hopkins will be frowned upon today, in today's time, by the boxing fans and even even a lot of some of these boxing promoters. I read to you the other day, the promoter is at no liberty to look out for the fighter. The promoter's job is to try to make as much money as he possibly can himself. He is at no liberty to look out for that fighter at all. You get what I'm saying? So when a fighter doesn't fall for the okie doke, what they do is they put out when I say they, I mean the power brokers, they'll put out a smear campaign against that particular fighter. They try to pressure him to get him to to bow down and take whatever we give you. When you don't take whatever we give you, you do bad business. You don't know what you're doing. True, true, true. The kid's back. He said, Kid Austin looks the raw deal. I've been waiting his old up. Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying, fam. When they be arguing, talking about the back end. No, that's what he said too. He said, man, you could have made all that. You could have made 3 times that on the back end. Bernard the boss will say, what is the back end, sir? Can you explain that to me? What is the back end? How he was going to make 3 times that on the back end? Explain that to me. He literally could not interpret his position. I can tell he's been listening to the Fag Nons, the Boxing She-Goes. Because those were the talking points he came with. And he literally could not defend his position. Soon as they asked him, okay, give me an example of some business transactions that you made in the sport of boxing. Bam, he was stuck. They hated Bernard Hopkins, bro. Don King didn't like him at all. You fighters, You fighters got to realize, man, that these power brokers in boxing, they treat y'all like y'all pieces of meat, slaves, whatever. Hold on. That's my guy. Rick, what's good? Hey, I'm live on the show, man. What's happening, man? The people want to hear you say something. All right. Hey, man, we got my main man, Freeway Ricky Ross on. Go ahead.
What's up, good people? Y'all with my man, Coach Malachi, my guy. What's up, Coach? We just left the weigh-in over here at Golden Boy Productions.
Yeah.
Great day, you know what I'm saying? Had a long talk with my man Bernard Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be good, man. Kid look good. The sun is shining bright here in LA, man. I'm excited.
Hey, man, so Kid Austin, he's fighting tomorrow. The reason why I was calling you, because I'm like, he's fighting tomorrow. No, I know you want to plug the fight. I did see you on doing interviews at the radio station, you, Kid Austin, and I did see you guys there. The kid looking good. The kid don't got big, man. He's a big, strong guy. He's fighting for the WBA the international title, right? Fighting for a belt.
Yep.
So if he wins, go ahead.
No, you go first, Coach.
No, if he win this fight, explain to me how strategic. What is the importance of him winning this fight and winning that belt? How does that work for him in the grand scheme of things and what he's trying to accomplish?
Well, Kid don't think nobody in the 135 can beat him. He thinks that he's the best 135 fighter in the game. And with this belt, he'll be put in a position where one of those guys or some of those guys are going to have to take him on now and show that he's not as good as he say he is.
So he's 12-0. He's 12-0. There's some people saying that he's just too much hype. His dad has been hyping him up too much. He ain't fought nobody. He's only 12-0. And I did hear when he was on the show, he did say he want to fight the likes of Keyshawn Davis. He wouldn't mind fighting Shakur. He said he loves Shakur Stevenson. That's the only guy he considered a friend in boxing. That Devin Haney's, the Tank Davises and stuff like that. I don't think he's going to get any of those guys right now. But how long do you see him staying at 135 by him being so big?
I don't know. We thought this 2 years ago that he wasn't going to stay at 135 long, but we're seeing that he continues to make the weight. The kid, he disciplines himself when it comes to fight time, where he gets his weight down. And I don't know. I can't say how long it'll be, because like I said, we thought a year ago that he's going to have to move up to 140. And as we see, he continues to get that weight off when it comes time to get it off.
Man.
So it's really going to be up to his discipline, how long he continues to be that disciplined.
Man, the people in the chat said, happy birthday, man. They have saying happy birthday, man.
Hey, man, I got 1,000 calls yesterday, man. Boy, some bad women was calling me too, boy. Them guys, I'd be like, man, don't wish me no happy birthday, man. With them women, I'd be like, yeah, thank you.
So the Tenderonis been hollering, been at you, huh?
Oh yeah, them Tenderonis, they be on me, man. I like it too. Hey, I like the Tenderonis to be on me, boy.
Hey,
you get old, you like Tenderonis.
Yeah. A lot of these guys, I said that to Kid Austin. I say, man, you're going to have the Tenderonis after. He didn't know what a Tenderoni was. I had to break it down to him. I started laughing, but I'm like, yeah, these kids don't know what Tenderonis is. They don't know what it is, man. Hey, Rick,
He's too young.
Hey, Rick.
And a lot of people criticize kids for signing with De La Hoya.
Yeah.
But I think it was a great move, because a lot of people don't really understand that without De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather wouldn't have been Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
and Al Heyman wouldn't have been Al Heyman. De La Hoya gave a lot of people opportunities in this sport. And I think that De La Hoya is a great spot for him because De La Hoya is trying to build back up. Golden Boy is building back up. So I think he's in a really good spot to make some moves. No way Floyd would have been making the kind of money he would have been making if he hadn't been signed with Golden Boy.
The crazy part about it, a lot of these people who are pro Floyd, Money Mayweather, and pro Al Heyman, they defecate on Oscar De La Hoya. But I tell them, I say, if it wasn't for Oscar De La Hoya, there wouldn't be no Money Mayweather.
Oh, no question, no question. If you go back in the history, you will see that they had partnered with Oscar when Floyd started making all the money.
Yeah, when he left.
Because you know Bob Aaron wasn't paying him like that.
No,
that's why he wanted to leave Bob.
Yeah. So you know it is what they could call De La Hoya fishnets, and that's fine. You can say all of that, but the fact of the matter is, now Floyd don't give Oscar no credit. he give it all to Al Heyman. He don't give Oscar no credit. But I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I remember Al Heyman. I remember Richard Schaefer. I remember Tom Brown. I remember Oscar De La Hoya. I remember all of those guys. I just seen them on the stage. Sam Watson was over there. I remember seeing all of those guys on the stage, and that's who was there. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, no question, no question. Yeah. You know, they all were together. You know, when I used to read about it, and when I was in jail,
yeah,
and they were all working together. That's why I don't have a problem. I would like to work for Oscar. I would like to get up there and Golden Boy, because with me, what I'm trying to do, you know, I'm a student to the game. I want to learn from all the great ones. Whoever did it the best, that's who I want to learn from. You can't learn from somebody who didn't do it at a high level. I mean, you shouldn't learn from somebody who didn't do it at a high level. And I like learning from high level people.
Yeah, so you got Kid also made the right decision about going to Golden Boy. He did. His father did tell me about the offers that he did receive from Top Rank, and he did speak about the offer that he received from Al Heyman. And he said that Golden Boy gave them everything that they wanted, and that was the best deal for them, best situation for them. He did say that.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go wrong with that. You know, the main thing about this boxing stuff is you got to keep winning. You know, if he keeps winning, he keeps knocking guys out. You know, they're gonna love him. You know, and he's not far behind. If you look at when you know Devin Haney got his break from the zone too. Oscar's on the zone. You know, Oscar's on the same network as Eddie Hearns' zone. So you can get the same exposure working with Oscar that you can get from working with Eddie Hearns. So I don't see nothing wrong with him being there. I don't know what kind of money he's getting per fight or nothing like that there. But I know at the end of the day, if he can keep winning, you know, he's gonna wind up making a shitload of money.
Man, Rick, man, Freeway, I appreciate you calling the show, man. I really do, man.
Come on, man. I can't wait till you have me on the show, man. I don't know why you holding out on me.
Hey, man,
bring me on, man. I want to come on and talk my shit.
Hey, next week. Let's do it. Let's do it next week. Let's do it Tuesday. I got the Water Boys coming on Monday, and we'll do it Tuesday.
You tell me when you're ready, man. I'm gonna come on and and let them know, because I know you done did your research. Yeah. A lot of people interview me. The only thing they want to know about is the rapper that stole my name, and I'm like, man, everybody in the world know that he's a phony baloney.
No, I ain't asking you none. I'm not asking you none of any of those questions. Those questions have been asked 1,000 times from the Vlad TVs to everywhere you've been at. I'm not asking you any of those questions. I have some very interesting questions to ask you. So I'm penciling it in right now.
We can get to the nuts and bolts of this thing. Because without nuts and bolts, you couldn't put a car together.
Hey, yes,
sir.
You
need nuts and bolts.
Hey.
You need nuts and bolts.
Hey, so I'm gonna call you. I'll call you later. I'm finna wrap the show up.
All
right, Rick. Salute. Yeah, I'm gonna get him on. I'm gonna get him on here Tuesday. I'm gonna get him on here Tuesday. I've done enough research on him. I have some very interesting questions to ask him. We're gonna have the Water Boys on Monday. As well. The guys who the commercial I be playing on the show all the time. I got a hell of a lineup, man. I'm gonna get the Water Boys on. I'm gonna get Ayatollah Marv on the show, one of the founders of the Bloods, the Pyrus in LA. Get Melvin Farmer back on here again. I'm trying to get all of the heavy hitters. I'm gonna get Abdullah Mason on here. His father rather, and the son. I got a hell of a lineup. I got a hell of a lineup coming up, man. But back to what I was saying though, like a lot of you guys, I get it. You hate Oscar. Ain't nothing wrong with hating Oscar. That's how you feel. But boy, let me tell you something. Too much credit went to Al Heyman. You know, you won't have a Money Mayweather if it wasn't for Oscar De La Hoya. I know it doesn't fit. I know it doesn't fit the narrative. And I know it doesn't fit the Wakanda narrative or the logic. I know it doesn't fit the logic, but I can prove it to you. There's too much video footage out there. There's too much video footage out there. And I asked these guys the same question. All you guys who pro Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd showed us how to do it. He laid out the green print and all that stuff there. I have one question for you. I say, which promotional company was promoting his fights when he left on Top Rank? I do that and I put my head down to see what they're gonna say. I say, which promotional company was promoting Floyd Mayweather fights when he left Top Rank? And he left a millionaire. He wasn't broke. He left a millionaire. I asked him that question. Well, Bob Bam was racist. He ain't like Floyd Mayweather. Sir, that's not what I asked you. I asked you, sir, who was the promotional company that promoted Floyd Mayweather fights when he left Top Rank, sir? 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20, take whatever we give you. Sir, you are deflecting. As a matter of fact, all of the fighters that Floyd Mayweather fought, the fighters that he fought, which promotional company that those fighters fought for? Golden Boy. So I'm saying most of them. I think maybe I don't know if Manny Pacquiao was over there. I don't think he was over there. But and then Conor McGregor came from the UFC. When you hit them with that, it's like they can't get around that. They can't get around that. They can't. They can't get around prior to Floyd fighting Oscar De La Hoya. He couldn't sell pay-per-views worth nothing. Look at his pay-per-view fights on Top Rank prior to Oscar De La Hoya, and look at his pay-per-view fights after or during Oscar De La Hoya. When he fought Oscar De La Hoya and after Oscar De La Hoya. What was his pay-per-view numbers? All that wasn't Al Heyman. I'm just saying. You know, some of these guys drank the Kool-Aid, but I didn't. Some of these guys drank the Kool-Aid, but I didn't. I'm not here to push the narrative. You get what I'm saying? I get it. You get what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Hey, see, Will, what did he say? He said people forget Floyd, Oscar, and Hopkins were business partners. They forget it because they don't want to. And they don't understand how the beef came about between Oscar De La Hoya and Al Heyman. They don't understand how that beef came about. Al Heyman worked over there for Golden Boy. Did you know that? True. Al Heyman was over there at Golden Boy too. Preacher Jones, he said, who I got? I got Beterbiev winning. Did you know that? Oh, you didn't know that. You lied. 60, 40, 70, 30, 80, 20. That ain't true. That ain't okay. All right, whatever. It is what it is, man. Once again, this song is up, of course, Malachi Williams signing out. You ought to know what time it is, man.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Didn't you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucking hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
There ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
Yeah, boy, it's like they say NWA means not without Alonzo. There was a guy that was a part of the world-class wrecking crew. He was one of the leaders of the wrecking crew. He was the leader of the wrecking crew. His name was Alonzo. Dr. Dre was with the wrecking crew. DJ Yellow was with the wrecking crew. he was the guy that if it wasn't for him, it probably never would have been a rap group by the name of NWA. Shit, if it wasn't for doggone De La Hoya and them, shit, we wouldn't be hearing about none of this shit right now, man. None of this shit. No money made, none of that. I know it sounds good. I know it don't fit the narrative, man, but it's true, bro. He say MC Ren.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Yes, sir.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
but a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. Them names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yes, sir. And we gotta send a shout out to the ops. This how we feel about you.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Y'all ought to know what time it is, man. The day is what? Friday? The day is Friday. So, you know, Friday, man, this is Patrice Russian Friday. Yes, sir. Once again, it's on. We got the fights tomorrow night, man. Beterbiev. I got Beterbiev winning by knockout. Probably like the 8th or 9th round. Anywhere between 8 and 10. I got Beterbiev winning. Kid also winning. I have Alexis Rocha winning as well. Good fight card on the zone. Good fight card in the UK, man. Let's enjoy boxing tomorrow, man. Have a good time. Other than that, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Man. Y'all will see me tomorrow. Other than that, you know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.